And we are live. Hello, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers Dungeons and Dragons stream with your boy and pretty camo princess, Ranger J 1999, with all my favoriteest people in the world as we play Dungeons and Dragons, Satan's game, here live on the YouTube and Twitch for Reality Skewed Gamers. Glad to have you guys here on a Saturday, welcoming you into our little fun game. We'll get a recap here in a second. We'll do introductions. We'll do all that stuff. Thanks to everybody who came out for the last couple days. We do have some new goals. We'll cover that here in a second. But feel free to give your greetings. Say hi to me. Say hi to all the skewers, all the players. And hit that thumbs up, subscribe. It does help a lot. Besides that, anything else? We do have some goals. As you can see, I am a pretty camo princess right now. I don't know if that's showing up here. Like then everybody can get the full ambiance. There we go. Look at the pretty princess. That's about all you're gonna get of that. And then I'm gonna remove the pin, and then we can go back to normal viewing. Thank you. So yeah, we do have a new goal. If we get you can use the tip jar. In the tip jar, if you do tip, you can give somebody a free reroll. We'll leave it up to the dungeon master, which will be Corin tonight. He can dole out who he wants to give this for. And I do have a new pretty glass slipper shot glass. So if you'd like to see me take a shot of the nasty stuff, and I have plenty of it, Malort, Burnett, rat poison, whatever, I'll pour it in there and I will take a drink of it, and you can give somebody a free reroll. Make sure you go clink clink, and we'll do that for fun. So there you go. We're $210 away from the Darth Revan cost dress up on the stream, and then you guys really wanted me to do it. So if we get after the Darth Revan's one is taken care of, we will be doing a $1,500 raise for me to be dressed up as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider 2013. Should be fantastic. Can't wait.
Are you going to have the pointy boobs?
I don't know. I'm not in charge with the breast thing.
He'll have the same chest as the new one.
Pretty much, it'll be as good as we can get it. So yes. So if you want that, you know what to do. All right. That being said, we will be at MegaCon next month here in about just over 30 days. You want to come visit us while we're down there in Orlando, Florida, and come get your picture taken with me as both the Beskar Mandalorian and, of course, Darth Maul, which we'll be doing both days. Then come down and let us know. We've got a whole Discord channel set up for MegaCon. Anything else, Finn, that I'd missed on the announcements before we start letting everybody introduce themselves?
Did you mention Wednesday? I may have missed it.
No.
Oh, so Wednesday night this week, for this Wednesday night stream, we're going to be doing additional giveaways for the ACS. So we did it last month, and we're doing the one this month. So this Wednesday is going to be our February giveaway Swuggo stream. So make sure you guys join, have some more special giveaways plus other giveaways, and hopefully we're getting closer and closer to our final goal here as we get towards MegaCon.
There you go. All right.
I'll tag everyone in Discord tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. You better, lazy turd. All right. That being said, let's get the festivitas started. We'll go around the corner, as old Grande Petroni likes to say. And I will introduce myself first. I play as Leo, the sex symbol of Kegheim, and sometimes I shoot shit. There you go. And I'm the pretty camo princess. I also do voices for the game, too. Grimothy, please begin.
I play as Strong's Term, Professor Cleric. The Raven. Yes.
That Rongo?
Rongo, playing your Dragonborn Bard, Togar Listinx. There you go. The fugitive bard of smut and scandal, the muse of mischief, purveyor of the purple district, demi-chosen of Bahamut, and knight of the divine stroke.
Johnny Moe.
Playing as Reed Tealeaf, halfling rogue assassin, twin brother of River Tealeaf, hand of the king, first knight of Kegheim. I occasionally do shoot things as well.
And deals 300 damage when doing it.
DPK.
Hi, I'm DPK. I play a Highland Copperhair, the Party's Harangon Bard from the College of Eloquence.
I just noticed in the new email you're a piece of shit, Lost Swamp Rat. Next we have the lovely Ouchie Dumpling.
Hello. I play Elione. I'm a very high elf blade singer. Ready to fight some worms, I guess, in the cold,
Yes. And usually,
because it sounds like fun.
that's right. And usually Ouchie is the most glamorous and luxurious, but I think I've taken the cake tonight. Yeah, so
It's a hard competition.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
I was afraid to even turn my camera on
I
because I
know,
didn't
I
want to
know.
outshine you.
I did want to do it to you, but you know, these things happen. Next up is Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman. Who's an idiot, doesn't know how to unmute his microphone.
You're muted.
I'm muted
Hello,
on
my
Zoom.
name is Balin.
Yes. I'm muted on Zoom, but not my mic. I'm looking at my mic. I'm like, I'm not muted. And then I look at Zoom.
I'm marked by
Zoom.
Vecna, or was reformed.
Yeah, apparently everybody knows that now. That was a... Yeah. Apparently it's not a secret. Okay. I am Balin Nightbleeder. I am the human sorcerer of the group and battery to Kegheim. Primarily for the king and maybe for the future queen in the future. Not sure what's happening there.
Okay, and then last but not least, we've got Lady Pool.
Play River Tea Leaf, Twin to Reed Tea Leaf, emotional support Fire Cannon for Drum, and I'm tired. I'm done.
Okay, all right, good job. Okay, all right, and with that, we'll turn it over to our dungeon master and storyteller, game controller, Mr. Corinth. Recap us and let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Oh, great silence.
Yeah, that's because Corinth is not in.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
Corinth
has
was
to
not
read
here.
now.
Okay, thus
Yeah.
negating the possibility of us doing that. So let me do it again. Corinth, are you here?
I am here now. Yes, my
Okay,
cable
so let me
modem
do
just
that
reverted.
again. So we'll turn it over to the dungeon master and controller of tonight's festivitas, Mr. Corinth, who will be our DM. Take it away, Corey.
Yay! All right. Well, when we last left the valiant group of poor decisions, we started up for me a mop-up, you might say. The aftermath of them destroying 3 demons. They proceeded to somewhat clean up the bar and try to get the patrons settled. Balin made a fabulous charisma check and offered to buy everyone around to the tune of, I think it was like a 30 charisma check, something like that. So you guys were able to calm people down. You started kind of settling things and speaking with Lady Denara and Aethon Crux a little bit. Decided to retire for the evening. You guys stayed the night at the Jolly Dwarf. Then you woke up in the morning. Some of us did some things during the evening, like a very super powered Balin, you might say, who sent a "What up" text to the Raven Queen via a wish spell. And she did respond and say gave him some interesting answers to some questions he might ask. One of which was there are some things hiding in Aor even from her sight. And when she hung up the phone, Vecna slid into Balin's DMs and offered him a few more answers, but he drew a card from his deck, Raven Queen Redemption, and he hung up the phone. So we then started off the next day with some interesting role play between the groups, and oh yeah, Togar and Lady Denara probably banged and drew each other on photos. So then we woke up to some breakfast and some aftermath of the Jolly Dwarf Inn. You guys spoke some more with the groups, and it ended up being where you were going to have kind of 2 people traveling with you. So both of them ended up going with you to Senroria. I think that's how we pronounce it. And then Reed also met with a group called the Whisper Syndicate, who said that they had eyes on a unknown Aeorian crash site that had been left untouched, and offered him a very high price, which he was not willing to pay, and kind of told the guy to, get the heck out of there. So he did, and you guys then went to Serenlia via a teleport spell. You guys didn't stay very long in that camp. You kind of did notice that it was a little bit more run down than what it used to be. It wasn't quite the bustling, like frontier town that it was. Just seemed a little bit population wasn't as large. You guys then proceeded to cast a very high level spell of animal shapes, and we had our own little Lord of the Rings moment with everybody flying as giant eagles across the a frozen expanse of Isocross, returning to a place that most of us have been before, Saul's Vault. While we were flying,
Like an eagle.
yeah,
To
while
the
we
sea.
were flying, Leo saw again. This time, someone rolled another like 30 plus check. He saw a perception check and noticed about a mile and a half away was a dragon of some type, which he could see with his fine sight did not have skin in all the right places, and he could see lightning forking across his ribs and such. So you guys kind of all came to the conclusion that most likely this was a Dracolich, and everyone dived and hid in a kind of like an ice alcove for a little while. You guys then, which was pretty close to the end of the day for that flight, so you guys decided to stay the evening in the Ellie's magnificent mansion, and you guys got some really cool rest, and everybody got to go to some special rooms and stuff. And then the next day, between Lady Denara, between Aethon, between Hadelin and Ellie, everybody cast enough phantom steeds for the entire group. So everyone is riding kind of like on spectral horses at I think they ride at like near 30 miles an hour. They're like freaking fast. So they don't get tired, nothing like that. So you guys just been flying, and then right towards the end of the day, when you're about maybe what you think is about 5 miles out from Solid Fault, maybe 4, is when Leo and Reed heard it first, like a trill that started in the ground and then moved up all the way through your body. You could feel it in your bones and your teeth, and then 3 giant worms sprang out of the ground after you guys kind of had now a little bit of a second to check the scene. One of them is smaller than the other 2, but the other 2 are, 30.
It's okay. We won't judge.
Yeah, the 2 of them are at least 30 feet coming out of the ice right now, and the other one is only about like 10 feet coming out, maybe 15, something like that. All right, so if anyone else has anything like to add, they may do so. Otherwise, you may click on your character token and roll initiative. I did think that somebody maybe wanted to describe some of the magnificent mansion or something maybe during this scene.
Does
Did you
one
still
prat
want to
need
do
to
that,
do pigtails
Ellie?
because
Well, I
of
was
this?
thinking once we kill these worms before we go, before we do anything else, maybe I could do that. I don't want to do it right now because I think we should just kill these things. But if people want, we could take a little
Yeah, before
short
you do
rest,
that,
and I can.
yeah, let me do a quick shout out
I
here. Aussie Mike, tier 1, 12 months. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Yes, Womprat should wear your pigtails more often. I don't have any. And yes, we do have the new emotes. They're all playing with them. Sub guy, good to see you. Boss Womprat, you're a bastard. Good to see you. And Wolfman. We also got Lady Ada in the chat. Yep, we got all those folks. Katie Yoda with a cake. So thank you guys. We'll shout you out during the stream when it is convenient, but thank you for the tier 1 sub.
You guys hadn't planned on resting again before Saul's Vault, most likely, but it depends on what the group does, of course. There
Oh,
may
I
be.
mean, just because I can't recast it now. We're
Yeah.
inside that
Yeah.
radius anyway. I just meant us take a little break after the fight and do a little
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that works. There you go.
backtracking.
I agree. That could work perfectly. All right. Well, let's get
We
some
just need
initiative.
the doodle-doo,
Right, we'll
Yeah.
do a little time travel because we like that.
Yes.
Let's do the
like
Scooby
that.
Doo ending.
Yes. All right. So I will. Yeah.
Hey,
the Scoop-
Scott.
If Ranger could pull off his mask first,
get-
I think Johnny would appreciate it.
That's right.
Oh gosh, I need to roll. Sorry.
Yes, we need to roll initiative.
Click my token.
And really
All I
quick,
heard was
Corinth.
lick my toe.
Really quick, Corinth. In this area, it's 6th and above that messes up, right? So it's level 5 and below. We're okay, or is it 6 and below? We're okay.
I believe that it should be 5 and below because isn't
Okay.
teleport and some of the other ones are like 6 level spells, so that's kind of the
Yeah.
reason.
Okay.
Reason why. Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking. Mm.
I'm glad I'm low in the initiative now with that
I'm
clarification.
lower. That's a natural 1. I don't know why it doesn't show up that
Oh.
way, but that was a natural 1.
You pooped and farted.
Natural
I don't
one
like
means
this.
you're a power bottom
Yeah.
on the initiative
I
order.
don't like the way this new Roll20 looks.
Neither do
Why?
I.
They
What's wrong
did.
with
Well,
it?
roll 20.
It
didn't
doesn't
ask.
show you natural 20s and like natural 1s very easily. Like the
Maybe
other one
that-
used to highlight
I
it.
mean, it's well.
Maybe I
it's-
didn't. Maybe I didn't like click a box or something to make it do
Yeah, it
that.
could be a settings thing.
Yeah. So did.
Oh, it has a dark mode. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I don't know how I will. I think I'll have to right click maybe and do like a
You can
add-
highlight over to see if it's a 1 and stuff.
add turn. There we go. And it should be a 7. No.
Yeah, it shows yours is net 1 when you highlight over it.
Yeah. But it doesn't even highlight it in that. Just-
All right, Mr. Complainy Pants. That's enough out of you.
Add turn. All right. Let's just make everything easy on the DM. All the NPCs go at the same time.
That works.
All right. And then
Still waiting on D&D Beyond to register.
God,
Come on.
not the AOL.
Get off the AOL.
There you go.
Things on CompuServe.
Did it not? But,
the bad guys go on 9.
Oh,
Yeah, I see it, Drum.
That's on there.
I missed it by 1.
it's yeah, I see the thing, but I forgot to click my dude, and I don't see myself in the terminal.
Jesus Christ, the initiative has
here,
13
I'll-
people in it.
Here, I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
again, so it'll put me on there, and then I'll adjust it. It says 24.
It's taking up so
There
much
That's
of my
okay, guys.
screen.
Remember how we got rid of those demons at the tavern? We're gonna do the same thing here. We're just gonna make a big mess super
There,
quick.
modified it.
At 5th level or below.
So you can click the sword again. There you go. Awesome.
All right. Whew. All right. Everybody gets, a cookie for doing that. That was a lot of work. Okay. Hylic, I believe, is the one who starts. So you may go.
Yes.
You may go first.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Hold the phone. Ranger is being punished.
what about Pretty Princess? Let's see what the damage is here. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Let me see. I get to do 1 good and 1 bad. And there's 2 rerolls. There's 2 rerolls you can give out there, Corinthian. And I'm going to do a Fernet, and then I'm just going to sip on this delicious gin that I'm working on right now.
All right. I will join you there, Mr. Ranger. All right. We can do. I'll just go down the initiative order for character points. So Hylic and Reed get the 2.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, goody. I can't wait to drink this lovely Fernet. A Branca from Italia. I'll drink the.
Um.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Never had Fernet, but I might like it better than gin.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No,
I
it's
don't
not
know,
something you're supposed to
gin.
drink on its own.
Oh.
No, that explains why I never had it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's like mouthwash and death.
It's something that only like drinks would only have a little splash of in addition to a bunch of other things. It's not meant to be a solo.
Okay.
I prefer straight Fernet over straight gin.
That's because you're an idiot.
I don't like gin. That's why I said I might like it better because
It's
gin's like the worst
You would
to
think
me.
gin tastes. Oh man.
Straight Fernet is
Yeah.
what you drink when you work at a bar.
The only time I will ever be able to drink gin is with a dirty martini, because then you can't taste the gin.
To do that. Thank you for the clink clink. All right. Let's get it on.
All right. Nobody's stealth yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nobody's done anything.
Well, should Hylic will look at Reed, and she will say, "You are the sharpest, quietest, most terrifying 3.5 feet of loyalty I've ever met. Go shoot."
No, that was a good one. That one's a good one. Okay,
That
that was
was-
good. That was good. That was a good job there.
I've been trying.
Yeah, it's better than Reed. Don't suck.
That smacks you on the butt.
I never. Yeah, there was no. That was Hadlin.
That was Hadlin.
And that's a D12, right?
Yes, that's
Yes.
a D12.
Thank you very much.
I have a
Okay.
have a reference guide now. But I've been trying to create some funny and cool stuff. So I will give him the inspiration and think what we'll do is look at Hadlin. And I will is within yeah, everyone's within 30 feet of me.
Keep in mind, Adeline goes ultra last.
Does he? Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like almost dead last.
Oh
Don't
my
worry,
God.
I can get Hadlin, okay? I can get Hadlin
I
and
know.
Balin. No worries on those two.
Like I'm just saying, if this goes like they're saying, if it goes like last,
I
last,
need to give
last fight, they'll
inspiration
be
to
dead.
Hadlin for initiative. All right. Halic's gonna look at Hadlin, and she's gonna cast haste on him. What do we want to say to him?
You don't have to say anything. You just cast
Again.
haste.
Again, Hadlin's
That's not how
after
this
me.
works.
Haste. Just
DPK. Hadlin's after me.
Okay.
If you wanted to cast haste on somebody higher up in the initiative order,
I mean,
I can hit Hadlin.
well,
Like Drom
I-
or somebody.
yeah, I missed
Or River.
Or River. Yeah.
Wait, why are we? what?
I think we'll.
They're coming up quick.
I think actually I'll give haste to Drom. I didn't. That. Yeah. Oh, that's Balin. Never mind.
No,
There's so many people.
Drom's going 24, so Drom's high up in the initiative. Yeah.
So I'll give haste to Drom.
All right, sounds good. Okay, you're gonna stay where you are. You're not gonna move at all.
Sorry, I'm moving the turn order so I can can see it.
Yeah, there's so many people in it.
Right? You gotta scroll twice.
You really.
It
Yeah,
also
I was like,
it
I was
also
like, wait, Hadelin isn't on it, and I had to scroll down for like 3 weeks. Oh yes, there he is.
I
There
had
he
to
is.
well,
up the
and that was
DPI.
and that was
I
the
had to up
issue
the
is like
DPI on my scroll wheel, dude.
I was at first it wasn't showing the character things, it was just showing the numbers, and I had to expand it. But yeah, I'll haste Drum, and I will move carefully across the ice and get to the snowbanks.
All right, so you're still on your steed right now. So right now you're like kind of up off the ground like a couple inches. So
Right.
you're okay. So you're able to control things pretty well there.
Mhm.
And they're not getting spooked because they're phantom steeds. Like if you guys were on normal horses, you'd be making like, checks to see if you could keep your horses in control and stuff like that. So all right, cool. So there you go. Hyla, good job. All right. Reed, it is your turn.
All right. Slight point of clarification with this. As Leo and I were the first two to detect these things, is this technically a surprise round, or what is this?
You guys are like they sensed you kind of with blind sight basically because of the situation in there. They can, for some reasons, even though you're off the ground, they can still feel you in the air or whatever. They must have like some type of a magic scent or something. So they don't seem like they're surprised by you guys. So neither buddy gets surprised.
Okay.
But
Would I
because
have been able to activate my greaves before the combat?
give me like a D100 check. Above 50 you can, below 50 you can't.
No.
I gave you a shot.
Yeah.
The glove does not fit.
No. Oh no.
You have failed, your heinous.
Okay. So, now the phantom steed themselves, kind of ethereal. They're not super visible, or
Yeah, they're not super visible. Think, like whitish greenish horses basically. They can even be in like, they don't have to be in horse shape. Like some people might be riding like, like Hadelin is riding like a rhinoceros looking thing, but it's still riding at the speed of a horse just because it looks cooler.
Wait.
oh, that's so dangerous to have just done. Because
Actually,
Reed is now riding one of those like sticks with the horse head on it that you give to little kids.
Wait.
A
That's
hobby
fine.
Someone
horse?
on his back
Yes.
with coconuts going like this.
You wouldn't have been able to convince Atheon to cast your phantom steed like that, but Hadelin or Gennaro, they definitely. Ellie would have too, of course.
Hadley was like, "Yeah, that's a great idea."
On second thought, we shouldn't go to Cakeheim. It's a silly
It's a silly
place.
Oh yeah, so I'm riding my hobby horse. Okay, so
Can we pin the tail on your horse later, Reed?
Oh,
yeah,
good
just make sure you aim
God.
for the stick and not the ass. All right, so this guy who's up here, is that like on top of a mountain, elevated, or is he behind those giant rocks?
No, just thinks that he's like coming out of those giant rocks.
Okay. And then the little one, that's baby giant ice worm.
Basically, yeah,
Okay.
kind of, yeah, or toddler midlife, something like that. I don't know.
Still 5 times Reed size.
Yeah, really.
Exactly, yeah. It's still like 15 feet tall. Exactly, yeah. The other ones are just 30 feet coming out.
So much better. All right, so as I ride the horse galloping on my stick, I will roll for stealth as a bonus action. 32 stealth. I will activate my greaves as my normal action. So that shouldn't break stealth, or would it? Because if
No,
it would,
it
I
do-
would have done that before.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So that gets me into stealth, giving me haste. So hasted action. I will attack the worm on the south end there. Where'd my bow go? So it's a 37 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, so 18, 19, 20. This is really, that seems low. 43 damage?
Your total damage is 43. Your total critical damage is 37. Add those two
Okay.
together.
So they haven't
Yeah, it's
gone
80.
yet. They're not,
Right?
are they technically surprised by me? Because this would be an assassinate then.
No, they're not. Like I said, they're not surprised by you. They chose this time to come out of the ice, basically. But they haven't gone yet in the initiative, so it is right with your class.
Yep.
So I think it. Yes. I
So it
think
would
that's how
double the
you're.
damage on an assassinate. So it's 86. And the reason I was asking if they were surprised is if they are, they have to make a con saving throw, or I double the damage again.
Right, and that's where they're not. Yeah, they're not surprised. You don't get your death strike.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, no, I would ask about that too.
Yeah. All right, so it's 83 damage on him. Action, bonus action, hasted action, movement. And I will just finish off by bringing the hobby horse to hide behind a rock as big as possible.
All right, sounds good.
And
Very
that's
good,
my
very
turn.
good. All right, Drum, you are up. And Elione, you're on deck.
Let's see here. Sorry about that. I was
No worries.
talking and realized I was muted.
It happens.
Oh, real quick, Reed, give me a perception check as your arrow makes contact and strikes the frostworm. You can still-
24.
24. You see like a burst of ice or something similar to that. When your arrow makes contact and hits this creature, it's almost like a burst that comes out.
I feel. Oh.
There's a burst of what?
Like a burst of ice that comes out from its body.
I'm
Alright,
AFK.
And it looks like it would not be pleasant for someone who was a melee hitting with it, since you got such a good perception check.
All right, Apu, they bleed ice, so maybe don't let it bleed on you.
All right, so everybody take that for what you will. Drum, you may continue now.
Okay.
Remember, you have two actions.
Mhm. Let's see here. I'll go use that yet. Remember what I did last time with him throwing his axe? With the pretty much lanyard shadow tentacle thingy?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw. Which one did you shoot again, Reed? The one at the south? Or
Yeah, the one near me.
can I see it with all the rocks over there? Or...
Yeah, it's coming like 30 feet out of the ground, so you'll see the big huge worm coming out of the ice. It's very easy to see such a large phallic object.
Like a Norwegian porn, Balin.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Elevator
so-
slaps.
I do not comment on things that I have seen.
Yeah, Balin, it's reminding you of a certain scene from the Muse of Mischief, one of Togar's books.
Greta does Glasgow or
Okay, we'll throw it at the one that Reed just shot.
Awesome. Sounds good.
No advantage or anything like that, right?
Yeah, no.
$29.
Yeah, it hits.
Not bad. Well, it's obviously one-handed, so 13. And then as the hasted action, I'm going to like whip it real good to this guy right over here.
Okay. Is it so? Oh, same.
24.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. For 10.
Got it.
And that's Drom's turn.
All right. All right, Elione, you are up.
Okay, I would like to activate Blade Song.
Blade song be up.
She'll whip out her sword and, you know, do her little Shira thing. Hadlin, would you like to get closer to these guys, or?
Not with what Reed just said. Maybe we can just throw stuff at him.
Okay, would
I don't know.
you like to get at least not right up next to them, but a little closer, or?
Yeah, because I don't want him to go after Reed. So yeah, better go after me than go after someone else. But you don't get up like right into melee with him. Be careful. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we need if we're gonna do the one in the south where Reed is. I think that's both within our movements, so I don't think we need to dimension door.
Yeah, no.
So I'm just gonna move a little bit. Would I be able to sort of anticipate what their reach is, or just guess?
Yeah, you're able to see that most likely they can at least attack with a 5 foot reach, so at least one more. You don't know like how they attack, so it might just
Right.
be like they still just chomp right things directly in front of them. You don't know if they have full control of their worm bodies.
Okay. I'll just move a little bit. I'll just kind of move ish, maybe. Are these rocks, can I climb up on those, or is that a difficult thing to get up on?
Hey, you probably don't want to have your phantom horse run up rocks. Just
Oh yeah,
doesn't.
I get off of that. Sorry. I get rid of the horsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're just kind
Um,
of trying to use cover behind the rocks, basically.
yeah, but is it getting rid of the horse? Is that going to be an action?
No, you can jump off of it without it, but as free action.
Okay. All right. So let's see, what can I do? 5th level and lower. What is the range? Huh. Darn it. I want to do a 6th level spell. Okay, that's not going to work.
I mean, technically you can do a 6th level spell. You're just gonna have to roll on the wild magic table.
Right, but that could be scary. I don't want butterflies to just start. I am going to actually do a storm sphere, but I'm going to do it on the other 2 that are across the ice.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that I can. That's 50, 55. Yeah, well, that's plenty. All right, so Storm Sphere, I'll do at 5th level. And that's a 31. It's a 20-foot radius, so I don't want to hit Leo, obviously. I'll set it back, to where
Yep.
it's kind of going. Can you see my
Yeah.
arrow? Yeah, so the outside edge of it kind of goes around like this.
Got it.
Okay, so that's 31.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little button here in the chat window for roll damages. Let's see if that works. 25.
25. All right. Sounds good.
Do I need to roll for each one, I guess?
No. No.
Okay.
Make it. We will just use the one for both. Make it easy.
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna move back a little.
All right.
Never mind. It's scary over there, Adeline.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah. Stay back here.
Yeah, okay. That's
Stay
it for
near
me.
the battery.
All done.
All right. Leosol, it is your turn, and then River, you are up next.
All right, let's target the one down south here.
Got it.
Hunter's Market. Six.
That's it.
Seven.
Yeah, that's it. Mhm. Yeah, 35 hits.
Then I will stealth.
Very nice. They forgot you existed with a 31 stealth.
Have that effect, and that's my turn.
All right. River, it is time for the twin who burned and returned.
I'm going to Scorching Ray on these guys. I'm gonna do 3 of them. I'm gonna do 1 at each of them because they're all within range.
Cool.
So tired.
Hey,
31.
God, you're tired.
Drom kept her up all night, I guess.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah.
Good Lord.
31 Scorching Ray definitely hits, and you did 6 fire damage, and you can give me a perception check when you hit it with fire.
Okie dokie. Where are you, perception? I know it's on the screen. I just don't see it.
Starts with the P, ends in Eption.
Really? I didn't know that part. Golly gee, thank you.
And in the middle is Erp.
Ta-da! That was the best roll I've ever done ever. Jesus Christ.
Woohoo! All right. So you notice that, as the fire comes in contact with this ice creature, it screams and writhes and trills, and you see that the fire seems to have extra effect. So your fire damage
Exactly what I wanted to do. Yes.
is doubled. Yes. So,
Oh, it's doubled?
uh-huh.
Oh, yay.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
12 to the first one, all right?
12 to all three of them, I think.
Oh, that you're just gonna use the same. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, I used one bolt for each of them, so it's
Got it.
figured it'd
All right.
work better that way.
I agree. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Less for my brain.
Okay, that's it for me.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Uh,
Actually, wait, that was
oh.
a perception check, right?
Yeah, you can still move if you want to.
No, I'm actually going to appoo the group and tell them fire is super effective.
There you go. All right.
Melt them.
Pokemon.
Perfect. All right. Athon will go and he will do a like a firebolt at the one directly below him. And I think his firebolt should be, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. All right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shit. Okay, so you guys see him throw what looks like a small firebolt, and it goes directly down the creature's throat. And so
Holy moly.
this is really gonna suck for this poor creature. Okay,
Is it the
so
one that's south that he's hitting?
yes. And so
Okay.
so he just did 52 points of damage with a firebolt because it was doubled and then doubled again, right? So no, then 13, not 52. So we 26 and 13. Yeah.
39.
Yep. Thank you. 39. So he said 39. Very nice.
Ellie looks at him and goes,
Show off.
That's what you can do with precise coordinates.
Didn't ask.
All
I
right.
got a precise coordinate for you.
All right. Denara will, not to be outdone, she will just drop a fireball on the other two. And that would be what? 8d6, isn't that what fireball is?
Yeah.
Fireball.
6, and then 2 more. So
30.
60 to.
Yeah. Shit.
They will make their reflex saving throw. See how they do.
Oh no.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god. Double it again, buddy.
Yep.
Wow.
120.
Are the
Jesus
worms gonna go
Christ.
crying to their mommy? Like what the
Oh
hell?
my god.
Nah, the small one just disappears like into like ash.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
just ice shards. All right, so then the other one is still up though. So,
Oh my.
holy crap! All right, gulp. Now it's their turn.
Oh, the baby one's dead, huh?
The baby one just got like literally incinerated. Yeah.
Yeah, they just saw us do that to their kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's gonna go well.
One thing about the storm sphere, maybe two things. One, it's difficult terrain, which I don't know if that applies if this thing goes underground. Probably not. But also on its turn, where does it say here? Blah blah blah.
Oh, and you guys all see this, that when the smaller frost worm dies, it explodes in ice. It doesn't seem to
Oops.
harm the
cold
Ooh,
bigger.
sorry. Ignore
frost-
that.
No worries.
Sorry.
Doesn't seem to harm the bigger like frost worm next to it, but that's something that you guys might want to take into notice, that it kind of exploded.
Cool.
Good.
What I was trying to do is hit the display button.
Yep.
On Steel Wind Strike. Okay, am I drunk right now? Because
Yes, you
what
are.
the hell?
Yeah, he-
Storm Sphere display. Thank you. Okay. I was looking for something about on its
That's
turn,
fine.
something
Just go
about
to bed. Probably.
each creature in the sphere when it appears or ends its turn in the storm sphere must succeed on a strength saving throw or take bludgeoning damage.
got it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, the one that's by itself is going to burrow. It's going to burrow, and it leaves like
Go to bed. Please stop touching me because I'm so hot right now.
Okay.
When Lady Pool
Oh.
thinks she's muted.
yeah.
Sorry. I don't care. I'm so tired. I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Now, deep thoughts with Lady.
Yes, deep thoughts with me. Woo!
All right, this one moves over there. It's going to attempt to attack Drumsel. It's going to have it's only got one bite attack, but it's going to attempt to bite you. It's got +2. So 21.
Right on the dot.
All right, so I'm just going to take the average. It's 4d8 + 7, so you take 25 points of damage. Keep things moving fast.
Okay.
And part of that is cold damage. So if you have any resistance to cold, you can resist some of the cold. But if you don't, otherwise,
No.
Yeah, we could have gotten some cold damage potions, resistance to cold potions.
All right.
Someone said we
I
didn't need
I
them.
upcast hot coffee.
That's right.
All right, Dromsel, give me a athletics check because you are attempting to be swallowed. So
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah, the DC is 17.
He's attempting to be swallowed.
Well,
Yeah,
Is River-
shouldn't River also then?
Well,
Is River on his
you got
shoulder?
you guys can decide that one at this point.
What?
I'm not going to penalize for role playing of riding on said shoulder. Basically, you guys
Okay.
don't have to worry about that.
Let's just say they had their own steeds.
It's a package deal.
I was dealing with the kid for a second. What just happened?
The worm's about to swallow you and Drom, unless he makes a save.
Unless you're not on his shoulder and you're riding your own steed.
No, I'm almost always on his shoulder.
That's what we're asking clarification for.
Then this worm's
Yeah.
might gonna need some Tums if
Well-
it tries to swallow River.
It didn't.
He
didn't.
did.
Drom was able to steer said horse away, so no problem. All right.
I was about to teleport us if it didn't.
All right. The other one is going to charge up at Hyluck. And Hyluck, you is going to get a tart. I'm sure that is a hit. That's like a 28. All right, so you take 25 points of damage unless you can resist like half of it is cold. So unless you can resist cold, then you might be able to, take some of it away. And you are going to need to give me you can give me a athletics or a acrobatics check, DC 17, to not be grappled, aka swallowed.
Okay.
Technically, the way it works is if you are grappled until the end of the round, like so after Balin goes, that's when you would be swallowed.
I gotcha.
Make that save. Make that save.
You
Made
make the
that
save, yeah.
save. You made that save.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so there we go. Cool.
Corins, I got a question on the swallowing. Are those
Of course you would, Silver.
like are those like the silvery barbs apply to that? Or like could it or no? Because I mean I know that they're rolling against a DC, but it's still like an action from the creature, right?
I probably would let it work, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's still like a check, so that's kind of what
Yeah.
it's for. Yeah, I think I'd let it work.
Just wanna
still.
check.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so
And how much damage was that again? You
25.
said? 25.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right, so I believe that is all of them. Yeah, because the smaller one's already done. Togar.
Alright. So for my action, I'm going to cast haste on Hadelin.
Already.
And for
Thank you,
my bonus
Togar.
action, no worries, pal. For my
Thanks,
bonus
guy.
action, I'm gonna use my Boon of Bahamut feat to do Bardic Inspiration on. I'll double it up. I'll give it to Hadelin. And I will give it to Balin. And for the inspiration and in honor of the token you chose for Togar today, I'm just gonna apoo Balin and Hadlin, say thank you for being a friend. Travel down a road and
Oh
back
my
again.
god.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a
Hey
confidant.
Rongo, can you hand me the newspaper, please?
And if you threw away
No, the classifieds.
anybody
I'm
that
always there for you,
you
buddy.
knew.
Do you want the Sunday edition?
Just the classifieds, thank you. Then I whack
No, he's just
Togar
gonna
in
be
the-
posting an ad for a new
No,
new
I just
bar.
roll it up and smack you in the head with it.
That's
Just
what
like-
I was assuming. It was like a dog. You were gonna roll it up and hit him on the nose.
ISO, Dragonborn Bard,
Ri-
not smut heavy.
Leo swipes left.
Adeline also swipes.
No, thank you.
I forgot, is it left or right? That's the good one.
Left is
Whatever the good
bad.
one is.
Right is good. Left is
Swipe
bad.
right.
Depends on
Swipe
what you're
right's
looking
good
at.
one.
So right is good, left is bad for that.
I am unsure.
Depends on your political standpoint.
Oh my god.
I don't know how
No,
those
it's how the
dating
app
app
works.
things works.
Swipe
So
right is
I
when
don't-
you like somebody.
Swipe
Yeah.
left is when you think not a chance.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I wouldn't know. There's no swiping in Grinder.
Togar
wouldn't
doesn't
know,
have
I've
to
never
swipe.
used-
Togar doesn't have to swipe.
Yeah, when you're making
the letters
smut,
come
you
to
don't
him.
worry about that. Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, I've never had to use an app, so I don't know.
All right. So is that it? You staying next to your hottie there, Togar?
Hell yeah, I stand next. Why would I? Shoo,
Just- oh, I didn't think you would want to move there, Togar.
I got googly eyes, man.
All right.
And based on my performance check from before we started the session, she might have googly eyes too.
Oh, she
She
definitely
doesn't.
did. Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
All right. All right. So it is now King Adelin's turn. All right, time for me to wreck some worm face? Question mark. I don't know.
No,
Guys
King
have
Hadley,
teeth?
they don't have
Teeth?
faces. No, King Hadley.
Be careful, Hadelin. Don't get too close.
Break those
These
teeth.
these guys are all throat.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Go deep on him, Hadelin.
okay, I'm going in. Yep.
Just
Kinda
dodge
got it
that.
now.
Dodge the dangly
You
bits.
had him at deep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Is-
dodge the dangly bit. You'll be fine.
I am too tired
That's what
for all the
dwarves.
innuendos.
That's how dwarves do it. They go deep. Right?
Yep. Yeah, this is how we do it. Yep. We
Just,
don't know any other way.
It's a mining
Just
thing. It's a mining.
Pop that dangly ball thing.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
All right. There's
nice.
there's all Hadelin's attacks.
Aren't you hasted?
Yes, I am hasted. Good point. All right, so 3 hits.
Yay.
Mm. Mm.
You know what? I'll use my reaction to make that a 4th hit. So add +5 to that one.
All right, so
50.
50.
Is Hylic dead?
Oh,
Do you want Hylic to be dead?
What the
What the
fuck?
how would Hylic be dead?
Because every hit that Hadlin is gonna do is gonna trigger an explosion of cold.
Oh,
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
But is it?
But Ellie
I
said
thought
go
it
deep,
was-
so Hadelin
Yeah.
charged in.
But Helen's wearing a fur coat. She'll be fine.
I forgot about
She's a bunny
that.
rabbit.
Are these?
Hold on,
wait,
hold on,
wait,
guys.
wait, wait.
It's
Do
okay.
these shards have like a spread to them? Because it felt like when you were describing it, they were just coming out of the wound that got inflicted. from
I
like
will-
read.
I
will
assume
just-
like an AoE.
Yeah.
Yes, it's as you can see as the king of Kegheim is tearing into this frostworm. It is more like an AoE, and
Okay.
so it's melee attacks within 5 feet take a certain amount of cold damage, and so I'll just instead of rolling, I'll just
Like,
use the
yeah.
average, which is 5. So
It'll
5
suck.
points of damage.
Hey, if Hadlin gets frozen, it's okay. He's still potent, even if he can't move. We just roll him down the hill at somebody.
So
Dra-
5
or the
times
dragon.
4 is 20. So Hadlin and Hylic both take 20 points of damage.
I'm pretty sure Ellie can, thaw him
And-
out.
Yeah, and everybody should
mean-
have temporary hit points from Rongo also.
Right.
What's the temper? Or not from Rongo, but Togar. What's your inspiration give for temporary hit points again? I forget.
That's not. I didn't get to do the what's it called before battle, like the spend 10 minutes.
No, you did. Yeah,
Deal.
you did that this morning when you started the Phantom Steeds.
Okay, let me. It's like inspiring leader, I think.
Need to get the reagents to do Heroes Feast for us before we do adventures like this.
It's 22.
22. Okay, so yeah, perfect. Then so Hylic and Hadlin both
That-
still have 2 temporary hit points left from that, unless you.
That was funny.
I don't know. You probably already subtracted because you didn't have you didn't know about the temporary hit points at Hylic, so you can maybe heal yourself for 22. I don't know how you want to do that. Maybe just
Yeah, that's
not
what I
take-
did.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. So, but Adeline was so excited because Ellie said, "Go deep." He didn't cast Spirit Shroud. He didn't do any of the things he was supposed to. Oh my
He's
God.
discombobulated.
Oh
Sorry.
well. Oh well.
Sorry, I got excited.
Yup. It's the way it goes sometimes, you know. All right. So, yeah. Adeline is good, I believe. Yep. All right, Balin, go ahead.
What do they look like right now?
Like worms, big giant worms with very pretty colors.
So the one that Hadlin is fighting is in the red now.
Okay.
Yep.
And the other one?
Is still it's I would say yeah, it's
Like borderline
almost
something?
yeah, it's borderline yellow basically. It doesn't look that hurt, let's put it that way.
Okay.
Fireball. Sorry.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you. Fireball,
actually.
fireball,
So,
okay.
not wanting to be shown up by Crux or Denara, Balin's going to shoot a fireball at the one near Drom, targeting, making sure that Drom and River are not hit by it.
Goes.
So we'll do that one first. So 26 damage on that one.
Don't think they have very
52 damage, right? It's doubled.
Well, yeah, then doubled.
Yeah.
So 52.
But it might
yeah,
be
they have
six if they.
no, they fail. They don't have very good deck saves. That's the only save. Or
Oh,
one of the saves they
no.
are
Oh,
not
no.
or not very good at.
Okay.
Alrighty. So another 52 to both of them, right?
52 is just to the one.
Oh, just to the one. Okay.
Well, can I target it so it'll hit both actually?
I think
Like it, so what is the distance between
Without hitting read, I don't know.
It's 20 feet. They're
might
in
be able
Yeah.
to.
I could theoretically, I think, target like here.
It's a deck save.
Yeah, if you
Well,
did
I'm
like
not worried
there,
about I'm not worried about
or, like,
hitting
over here.
read.
Yeah,
So
if it's a deck save, I'm pretty comfortable.
well, yeah, I know that, but there's yeah. So
I'd hit highlight.
Yeah,
though.
Mr. I never roll a one.
I wanted to double check
Throw it
the
right here.
distances.
I like has pretty good.
So double checking
has-
the distances. Can I hit both of them if I like target it somewhere like here and avoid Hyluck and everyone?
I
Well,
think you
it has a
can. So
20-foot.
It's
just-
20
blast
foot.
radius,
I
dude.
just as long as the map is correct, then I can.
He just
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to like bikini atoll the middle of that river.
Yeah, go ahead. You can get it. Yeah, you should be able to. I don't see any reason.
You'll end up hitting
Okay.
all of us though if you target like right there. So you'll want it further back.
No, I'll target it. Let me see. 20 is like here.
He already said you got it, so yeah.
But I know Reed can handle it, so I'm not worried about that.
Said you
It's like
got it.
yeah, it's like right here. is
Right
where
here.
it
Yeah.
needs to be targeted.
That's 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think Reed can even fail this. He can't roll a 1, and I think he even
Whoa.
succeeds with like a 2.
So it was 52.
Well, it's 26, so it won't be 52 to Reed if he fails. But yes, so I'll put it there. Reed, you'll need to make a dex saving throw.
Balin just approves.
21.
Incoming!
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah,
Man, that was really a bad one too.
I know. Not you, Hyluck. You're good.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, just the 2. So yeah, so it'll be 52 to each of the worms.
Yep. They're both still up, but it looks like the one that Hadelin and Hyluck are near is kind of barely holding together.
Okay. At which point then I will use Spell Driver. Use 2 sorcery points to turn a firebolt into a bonus action, and then fire a firebolt at that one.
All right, go ahead.
So 20 on the hit and
Yep.
15 fire damage.
Yeah,
So 30.
that is their armor class is 20. So you just got it.
Okay.
All
yeah.
right.
Fallon
So-
wanted to use both of the spells that the other 2 used on the same round, and then he's done.
All right.
Balin kind of just like pops his collar, like, yeah.
All right. So it explodes. I need a.
The human did
Oh
good.
boy.
Yeah, I need a reflex saving throw from Hadelin and Atheon and Hyluck. Yeah. All right. Let me roll Hadelin's. I don't know why I'm saying reflex. It's dexterity. I'm stuck in third
reflex.
edition.
I was confused.
Yeah,
I was like,
third edition. Yeah.
Somehow I
we knew what you
reverted.
were talking about.
I reverted
Re-
20
You were-
years.
Reflex.
Yeah.
Flex.
It's all right,
You were-
Corinth. We all think back to high school.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
revert
were
to
still
the
thinking
better
about
version of D&D.
about all the throat talk that we had earlier.
I guess, yeah, something like that.
A reflex saving throw.
That's what happens when
The
you've been planning an
reflex
adventure for a
is
week.
a save you make when
Special kind of reflex.
playing
Oh, good
in the
lord.
dark.
It's a special kind of reflex.
All right,
God damn.
so
Nope.
Dude, are there still measurement arrows on people's screens, or is it just me?
Just you.
No. Just
Damn
you.
15 points of cold damage if you failed to save, and 7 if you succeeded. Atheon succeeded. Okay, Hadelin failed. Got it.
Damn it.
All right, Balin's done. We are back at the top of the list. Hyluck, we are at you. Oh, and Atheon, Hyluck, and Hadelin's Phantom Steeds are dead. The Phantom Steeds only have 13 hit points, and the explosion just killed them.
Aw. They're dead horses.
Artax.
Oh,
no!
the rhinoceros.
My rhino! All right, so yeah, go ahead, Hyluck.
Um. Hyluck's gonna move 10 feet this way. And then she's gonna cast Healing Word at third. We'll do it at second level, actually.
Alrighty.
And we will heal Hadlin. I'll target Hadlin.
Not yourself?
Alex. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Adeline's got a giant amount of hit points.
Yeah.
I also didn't realize it was going to be 6. It says 4 on my sheet.
Oh, did you click the wrong level?
Shows third. You cast it at.
Did I?
Well, at
Yeah,
least
it
that's what
says.
the
Yeah,
chat says.
It
cast
says,
at third
mhm.
level.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be at second.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then just I think it's just subtract 5 of the
Okay.
hit.
Okay, I'll just re-roll. There.
Okay, sure. All right, we'll go with that. So Adeline goes back up to 137. Got it. Or 237.
And then I will. I guess I'll just pull out the blasting fingers and send four beams straight to its face. Oh, teeth. First roll. Second roll. Third roll. Fourth roll.
Yeah, they all hit.
Treat. That's not gonna do it. Twelve, 16, 26 damage.
Mhm. Got it. Reed, you are up.
All right. First thing, bonus action, stealth. 28 stealth. First attack. The 35 to hit
Yeah.
for
Yeah, that
49
beats.
damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's still up. It's looking red.
Uh, yeah, why not? Hasted attack. So this, I would have broken stealth with my first attack, right? So
Correct. Correct.
this won't get sneak attack. 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So that's 20 damage.
All right. It is just barely up still.
All right. Apu, drum, Riv, that thing looks pretty bad, but you know, if you hit it, it'll bleed on you bad. So just be careful. That's my turn.
All right. Drummond is you are up. Judging by what happened to the one Hadlin attack, it will explode.
Um, Uno momento, I'll have to look up Trom's abilities here real quick. Where is my shield? Worth a try. Okay, so here's the plan. Drom's gonna smack it with his axe, and then for bonus action, he's gonna try to use his shield master shove to push it 5 feet away before it explodes.
You're gonna shove a worm?
It says I can do it. And Drom counts as a freaking large creature when pushing stuff, so.
All right. I mean, you know it's going to be hard because this thing is extremely like girthy. So you're going to have to push with all you got. Basically, is all I'm saying.
So
The
both
DC,
hands.
yeah, the DC isn't going to be easy. Yeah.
Is Drom giving birth?
I mean,
I was gonna say gonna be
I was gonna say
hard.
no teeth. I was going for what Reed was going
Okay,
with.
well, how about we go for something else instead here? I'll use my action. Drom will use his action to push River into his backpack.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Misty Step.
Well, you don't need to do that. She's already on your shoulder.
But I mean,
Well, Misty Step won't affect her if she's on my shoulder.
I'm just saying it will. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Well, then
okay.
bonus action,
It's
Misty
funnier
Step.
throwing her into a backpack though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
to
stuff
make
her in
her
a backpack.
equipment.
yeah, throw in the backpack. That's true. Yeah,
I need
just
to
go
make
with
her
it.
equipment.
Yeah.
Well, Misty
Make sure you
Step
tune to her.
Oh, I'm sure
over
they did.
here.
Oh,
Well, last time I tried using Misty Step, they said she needs to be in the backpack.
In the backpack.
Yeah, she does. Theoretically, she does.
So
Yeah. This
But-
is just a weird scenario.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Okay.
And then yeah, hasted action. He'll chuck the axe at it.
Okay.
Oh, we're across the ice now.
Yeah, we're out of range, hopefully.
No, it's-
Well, not with a roll like that, I don't think. 20?
That is its armor class is 20.
Oh, hey.
It's a big honking worm, you know. It's not really hard to hit.
14.
How would you like to destroy the frostworm, Mr. Drum?
You up for using a spell there, River?
Yeah. Fireball.
So we'll make it look like the axe goes in to its lower jaw. Trom goes and pulls the freaking lanyard tentacle thing, pulling its freaking jaw open, and then River. Would you like to?
Fireball.
There you go.
Do I need to roll the fireball, or can I just fireball
Maybe
down
just
the
use a
throat?
fire cantrip so you don't
Yeah.
use up a charge on your staff.
Do I have a fire cantrip?
You probably have produce flame.
you're a fire druid. God, I hope you have a fire cantrip.
Actually, it's Druidcraft, Frostbite, Guidance, Shape Water, and Thorn Whip.
Druid craft some fire, it'll be okay. It's dying
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, we can say you use Druidcraft to make
Just-
its face
Yep,
kind of
that'll work.
explode. Yep.
Throw a book of matches at it.
Beak.
All right. It explodes like the other one did, and thankfully no one is within melee range of it, so you guys don't get hit, and you guys are left in the remains of a giant frostworm battle.
Leo, do you see that dragon flying around?
Yes, it's right above you, about to land on your head.
Fuck off.
Leo, you can give me a perception check if you would like.
I'm worried about all of our noise that we just made in this fight. I'm worried.
I do have
Well,
advantage with perception.
yeah, you can do that, and then any other two people, we can do three perception checks. I'm sure more than one person would be worried about that and kind of scanning the sky. So whoever would like to do perception checks.
I don't see shit.
I want to do a perception for something else.
Okay.
31.
All right. The 31s have it. There is no Draco Lich flying around that you can see at this time. Balin, what would you like to do?
I want to do perception on that thin ice zone, basically, since we've been using fire spells and whatnot.
Mhm.
And anywhere where it's kind of weakened, I want to use shape water to at least make it ice for the next hour.
Okay. You think the main spot is kind of where your fireball went off, basically.
Okay.
That's pretty much only. And as long as with your, what was your perception again?
Let me roll it. I didn't roll it yet, so. Mhm. I think it's 18.
Yeah. So you're able to get it patched up pretty well. So no
Okay.
worries. All right, and you're able to kind of say like, basically nobody should be walking on with your perception of 18, and people that got 30s can also kind of notice this, like as they're looking down as well, and the 29, that no one should be kind of walking on the thin ice zone. That you should likely not even be on your phantom steeds above it, because if you happen to fall off, you're going down, and longer than like 3 seconds in that water is
Yeah, say, yeah.
really, really bad. All right, so Alan's, I want my rhino back. I'm gonna start casting Phantom Steed. So that's what Hadalin starts doing. He starts casting his Phantom Steed again to get his back.
I want to ask Reed and Leo, are there any materials we can salvage from these worms that you know of? Anything useful?
I'd have to do it.
Yeah, you can give me a survival check, and whoever wants to like search them, you can give me like an
I
investigation.
have advantage because this is kind of.
I'll do an investigation.
First one was
Yeah, I can do
poopy.
it too.
I was gonna say Reed's probably already elbow deep in them. Yeah.
Yeah, Reed just looks up like, what do you mean?
You mean these things?
Meanwhile, Drom's like dropping some of the ice into his freaking canteen.
Holy moly, you guys got really good. Yeah, I see a survival 20. Like Leo, you know that like their scales are really valuable. You know that their teeth, their like every single piece of these guys is valuable essentially. So
Get to harvesting. Chop chop.
See, now here's the funny thing, how the cleric has higher survival than the ranger.
Okay, so you guys
because wisdom is a primary stat for you, it's a secondary stat for him.
That's exactly why. All right,
He
so yeah,
uses his bow
read with
a lot
your
more.
read with your investigation of 26, you are able to find a good amount of frostworm scales. You find about we'll say 15 plates of usable white, blue, crystalline scales, kind of combined between the two big worms that were left somewhat intact. The small one is pretty much just it's just cinder between
poo.
everybody's.
It's a big pile of poo.
It's done. All right, so you found those, and um Hadalin will do an Arcana check. Let's see what he gets. Holy crap, I think I could use those to maybe make some cool armor. And he says that most likely he could use those to make a scale mail of cold resistance.
Oh, there you go.
Obviously have to have a forge and time to do it, but he thinks that those would be like a prerequisite needed to make something that has
It's like a
resistance.
refrigerated hoodie.
Yeah, exactly. You find crystalline teeth that kind of still and this is gonna get Togar and Dinara maybe a little bit excited. They still kind of vibrate a little bit. An artificer or enchanter could use these as components. So like one tooth serves as a material component for 100 gold pieces, just because they have kind of so much, potent force in them and stuff. They can be used as like
they can be substituted for material components from most things.
Yeah.
So kind of like anything that says like 100 gold piece needed of diamonds, or 100 gold piece needed of most things, these will be able to be substituted for them.
Okay, how many of them were there?
You can roll 2d6. So you find
7.
7 of them. All right, you find one frostworm gullet gland, and you're kind of exactly what Togar was saying. You're gonna have to go like more than elbow deep in one of these to get this. And with the only reason you know about this is because Leosaw got such a good survival check, and Drom also, that you kind of know that you should be going in there. And this contains enough fluid to make 3 vials of frostworm acid.
Nice.
So you can put that like on a weapon or an item, and it can be thrown at somebody, or you could just throw the vial itself, and it does 3d6 acid and 3d6 cold.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
All right, and then what was, because the DC for this was 25, which you got with but just one above with a 26. Inside a worm's body cavity, partially dissolved, is a stone tablet bearing Aeorian glyphs. This was probably swallowed decades ago by the frostworm, and you see it's just got some, Togar can kind of recognize the ancient draconic glyphs on there, and it you can give Togar can give me a DC Arcana check. 18 is what you need to get to kind of understand what the language is saying and kind of what the function of this partially dissolved tablet is.
What'd you say? DC 18?
DC 18, yeah.
Do you
I'm gonna
have
use-
inspiration?
You got to re-roll?
I'm gonna no, I can burn an inspiration on myself.
There you
Well,
go.
I was gonna say I can also give you an inspiration as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, so we'll say you're able to do that.
Yeah.
It reveals it's kind of, it gives you like another secondary location, or like almost homing point towards Saul's vault. You see that this, for whatever reason, this Aeorian tablet is active, and it's pointing towards Saul's vault.
Ooh.
So you
I have one stone tablet containing ancient Aeorian glyphs reveals a secondary homing point towards Saul's vault, correct?
correct.
So at the bottom of the tablet, is there like the little word that says Garmin?
Good.
Neither
Map quest.
neither
I
Dinara,
got-
neither
Google.
Dinara. Let me say this real quick. Neither Dinara nor Atheon noticed that you guys get this tablet out of the
Good.
frostworm. For whatever reason, you guys were able to,
Good.
they just don't notice. Neither of them noticed that.
Schmicker
We're all in a
schmitter.
huddle around each other, and like we all turn like, whoop, whoop. Put it in your pocket
Togar
real
just
quick.
Togar is able to distract Dinara, and someone is able to distract
Oh, look,
Atheon
the
for
dragon
whatever
lich.
reason.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
I must
got
have- I must
my
have-
hand on the
Oh,
back of her
look.
head.
I'm
Yeah,
oh, my bad. It's just an eagle. My bad.
Yeah. Yes. All
What's
right.
behind you?
I just pushed
What's
down.
over there?
All right, so
Jesus.
now would be a good
Wow.
time if we want to take like a minute break or something, if
Yep.
Ellie wants to describe the mansion or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, now's a good time for that.
Okay. So go back in time with us
Doodle, 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 doodle.
to the night before. Oh, look, I don't have it open. 1 second.
Processing.
It's-
Processing. Processing.
For the sake of time, I'll leave the pictures out of it so we don't have to worry about that technical part. I'll just message the pictures to y'all later. Let's see. I already talked about first what it looks like when you go in. So this is Ellie summoning her magnificent mansion, which is a place where they will rest for the night and hang out and have fun and all that. When you go in, it's like a high elven hall, these steep arches, and beyond the arches, you don't see a ceiling, you see the cosmos, basically, nebula and stars and hearts and moons and clovers. And there are not onions involved. Sorry, sub guy. You will see like motes of light and like magical essence just kind of drifting down from the ceiling, so it looks very sparkly and lovely. You all won't know this, but technically the layout of this place, Ellie can describe it as like one of the lost noble halls that was in Maleismere. So it's like a replication of that, sort of, a historical replica. There's a big long table which everybody can be seated at for feasts or meetings, what have you, a grand fireplace to keep us all toasty warm. You'll see the floor is like a polished stone, but there's these little veins of crystal threads that catch the reflecting starlight above. And so you'll see little sort of prismatic reflections cast everywhere, which match perfectly with the servants. Now, a magnificent mansion spell gives you these great servants that run the place. I think, is it 100? I think it's 100. We'll just say 100. It might not be that many. I'm not going to pull up the spell right now. But anyway, there's these servants that are able to do everything. They will bring you food. They will brush your hair. They will wash your clothes, massages, really anything. That could get weird later, but that's okay. That's up to y'all's imagination. You'll see that they don't look like people or animals at all. They are these sort of miniature prismatic golems, let's say, these animated kind of crystal entities. So they are the magical light that seems to be emanating down from the ceiling and reflected off the floor is kind of like personified in these little guys. And they sort of resonate around the room and with Eleone's magic. So if she walks down the room and she passes by some, you can see they sort of reflect back at her and sort of they make these cool little chimey noises, like wind chimes. They don't have speech, but the noise they make kind of reflects things like, affirmation, like yes, no, confusion, surprise. So they have like little sound effects, but they don't speak because it's better. They don't talk back to you that way. So they have crystal facets on them. They sort of look like opal and quartz. So there's a lot of iridescence and there's just a lot of color and rainbows happening here. They do have like a slight internal glow. And when they're not doing anything, when they're just idling, when they're just sitting there, you can see their shapes are kind of like rotating, like in these cool little geometric rotations, like Rubik's cubes, but more they're not cubes. They're these just angular, cool people. And so when they move from place to place, it's more of like a slide and a rotation instead of walking. And they can also sort of reflect and interact with each other. So there's some cool chimey noises when they pass by each other, and their patterns change and things. It's pretty wicked. Okay, I did all that.
Are they smaller than a breadbasket? Would they fit in a prison pocket?
Sure.
Oh, good Lord.
I just like how Finn and DPK did the same exact motion at the same exact time.
Did they face
and on my
palm?
Zoom, they're right next to each other, like facing each other.
I didn't see
They did
what
that
they
on
did.
my screen too, Rongo. On mine too.
Jesus Christ, Rongo.
That was great.
Oh, I keep
the
losing my
timing.
place here. All right, yeah, they don't stand still. Their forms slowly shift through intricate geometric configurations. Facets slide, unfold, and relock in patterns reminiscent of crystalline lattices, impossible polyhedra, and arcane diagrams made solid. So they're just really cool looking. So we're in the entrance hall. Now we have some choices. There are some different places to go. To the left of this high hall, we can go through some doors and it opens up into a library. Most of you all will just see this as, hey, this is a boring room with a bunch of books and study tables, but Hadalin will recognize it immediately as a replication of the library at the Cobalt Soul in Zadash, where they spent a lot of time together. There was, that whole thing where he was studying and she was a teacher. We're not going to go down that road again, but
I was hot
there was
for a
just
teacher.
right. There was a lot of time spent here studying and perhaps doing, glances at each other when they thought no one was looking and that kind of stuff. So Hadalin will immediately recognize that area.
Remember that my
And
writings are under L for Listinks and not T for Togar. You'll be in the wrong section.
sure. Yeah. Oh, wait, why does it go into the, I don't want to go to the personal rooms yet. Coming back into the Great Hall, where is, uh-oh. Where's the part where you go up? Did I not put this? Okay, sorry, I didn't paste something on this document that I should have. Okay, so on the other side of the room from the library, you'll see a room into basically a stairwell, this ornate staircase that goes up. And you'll have to just give me a second because I've got to pull this back up. It's not anywhere on my document at all. That is a failure on my part. Where is it? That is not it. Shit. Uno momento. Hold music, please. That's all Togar's stuff. We don't want to get to that yet. No, no, no. Gosh darn it. Okay, yes, here we go.
If
So
you were
the door to
reading
the right of the
Togar's
high
stuff, you
hall.
would have been saying yes, yes, yes. No.
You go up the staircase and it opens into this elegant spire and this room that gets very warm and bright. You can hear the trickling water that turns into more noise of rain or waterfall. And this is going to be a training and exercise area with a spa and relaxation. So you can like fight with each other if you want, practice magic, and then go relax and have a lovely bath. I know Leo will be very anxious to use the bath space, and perhaps Hylic too. But you'll see more of the same motif with the starlight beyond and that sort of thing. Back down that same area, you can go down the stairs and there's going to be a cool little speakeasy club for hangouts and parties because that's how we roll here. You'll hear music that we don't know what it is because we are in Exandria and we don't know what jazz is, but it will be jazz. So think of just a standard sort of vintage speakeasy.
Jazz exists in Exandria, so you
Oh,
don't have
does
to
it?
worry about
Okay.
it. Yes, yeah.
All right. Yes. Okay. Well, then it's there. There's a secret door you get to go through, and then you'll just see it's a very dark velvet and satin sort of area, very close quarters, booths to huddle close to whoever you're chatting with. A bar, swankiness, just this for recreation and fun in here. And then back up to the main hall, there's a huge door where the access to everybody's personal room is. So the way it works is there's a little stone, let's say sphere, that you put your hand on. So this is like security. This is how you get into your room. You put your hand on the sphere. It recognizes you. So then the door will open to your space. And then someone else can come behind you, put their hand on the sphere and the door will open to their space. So everything is secure, so no one gets to sneak into anybody else's room unless, you know, that person wants them to, I suppose. Do you want to get back to the game
Unless
now, or
they're
should I do
already in the
everybody's room?
room.
Actually,
What
let's
a-
just do Togar, you do your room, because I know you're very excited about it. A renal scan?
Let's just get back to the game.
A retinal scan? What are you saying,
No,
Rongo?
I didn't misspell it.
Like a
We should get
kidney
back to the game.
scan?
We should get back to the game.
What?
Oh my god.
We are in the game.
I mean, like past the description of Togar's room. Oh my god.
He's been waiting so long to tell
Oh,
us
just,
about
just do
it.
just
Don't care.
just do a
Yeah,
really just go really quick, Togar. Just go really quick.
He's not going to.
I think Ranger just doesn't want Togar to talk.
Not about this. No.
That's
no.
usually the
Yeah,
that's
not about
usually
yeah, not about
that's
this.
usually
no,
the
no,
thing.
yeah, you're right.
I'm-
I am
I'm-
not denying it. No.
You've piqued my interest with the renal scan.
You're
at
an
this
idiot.
Point, so
You're a
yeah.
complete-
So says the doctor.
That's-
Yeah.
That's just how you get in. No. Togar Suite. So it's styled like the
Say
the
sex dungeon.
Bahamut isolation. No. I went more decent on this one, man. It's styled
I'm
like the isolation
shocked.
chamber that he was in when he was training with Bahamut. Like when he was not with you guys away for years and things like that. It's like pale stone. There's sound dampening drapes kind of like across the walls. You get like a slow breathing platinum light that's actually echoing the Bahamut orb like within Togar. So that's like pulsing in and out. There's a truth mirror on one side and like a training circle kind of like inlaid in the floor in front of the truth mirror. The ceiling is kind of bringing in that same starry vibe that Elione was describing from outside in the mansion. But when you are in Togar's suite, that like starry roof or starry ceiling are constellations that kind of trace the Bahamut runes from the Boon of Bahamut feat. Sometimes you'll see them kind of like resolve into the Platinum Dragon's eye. It's easier to see the rune-like nature of the constellations if you kind of like catch a glimpse of them through the truth mirror. Know what I mean?
Word.
Because I rolled well and Dinara and Togar were sharing a room. There's kind of like also like a Luxon scholar edge to it. So there's a discrete kind of like archive nook with sealed folios and cipher tools. In another corner, there's a little decanter of good wine sitting on a table with a couple of chairs. On the table, you'll see a little sign says reserved for dangerous knowledge. And then at the heart of the room, like right in the center, there's an easel and kind of like an entire painting setup that Togar had kind of there just for working on Dinara's full body portrait.
Very cool. All right.
That was actually really freaking cool, dude.
Yeah, both of you guys.
I was
that's
just waiting
really,
for him to
really
say,
cool.
and if you're lucky, you might see a secret passage down to the sex dungeon where Togar gets all his creative ideas for all his knowledge.
All right, while we are in this, Scooby-Doo scene of going back in time, the DM is going to take advantage of something.
Oh, please say it's me.
Oh my god.
No, unfortunately, it is Reed. Reed, while you are asleep that night, in the mansion, during your dream, you appear in a room that you know used to be a Volstrucker training room in Rexingtrum, one that you recognize from trainings with the Volstrucker. And sitting in front of you is the woman you see on the screen. You should
Mr. Anderson.
And she looks at you, and you can give me like any type of check that you would want, because you're kind of at your full facilities, even though this is a dream, and this is what is normally considered an encrypted form of Volstrucker communication, something that is not normally allowed to be in the handwritten notes that go through the fire, because those are potentially written or read by other people that might go through the main Cerberus assembly or the main Volstrucker areas. Um,
Gave you a
yeah,
perception check and got a 29.
that's pretty dang good. So you definitely recognize the Volstrucker items that have been burrowed beneath the skin, and the telltale sign of someone that has taken to the training and that has become a powerful mage because of it. And you, even with that high of a perception, you kind of think you recognize who this person is. You believe this is Astrid. And she looks at you and says, "You do not know me, though I suspect you know of me. We share something that was taught to us in rooms without windows, where every word is measured by what it costs the speaker and the listener. I will try to speak plainly, read tea leaf. My name is Astrid Beck. I hold the position of Boss Mage of Civil Influence in the Cerberus Assembly, a title I took from a man who deserved it more than I. You trained someone I grew up with. Edelwolf still speaks of you. Things you taught him, the economy of motion, patience before the strike. Always secondary exits mapped out. I learned those things secondhand, but I owe them to you. I'm contacting you because Caleb Widogast recently asked me questions about Isocross. And now some information has come across my desk where I believe you are the one he was asking these questions for. He was careful about it. But I know what you must mean to him if he was asking these questions. I told him what I could. I passed along to him, and I do not know what he may have said to you, but most likely it was honest and incomplete. I offer to you what is the portion of the picture he might not have. Intelligence reports have crossed my desk in the assembly. Various records show Kagam coming up quite frequently. I do not have the whole picture, as are the things in Isocross going on that are above my pay grade. Something is going on that even I cannot see. There is an increased assembly interest in Isocross. Do not know why, or if this is in some coordination into what your group is doing. Spent many years learning which walls in this institution are structural and which are decorative. The wall around Isocross intelligence is something that even I cannot penetrate sometimes. I will not name the architect. You are Volsurtrica trained. You can do the arithmetic. Someone will present himself as an aid on your journey. He will offer help. You will be helpful. He may have answers that you may not have been able to find yourself. But he will be reporting everything to the assembly. I will do my best to obfuscate his reports. I'm doing this because I owe something to Caleb and Edelwolf. This is the best that I can do to a former Volstrucker who has found his way out and found a family. One of the other main reasons that I'm telling you this is because there is a former Volstrucker now headed to Kagheim, a name by the name of Drent. He was, I must be upfront, sent to learn information about your Kagheim, your leaders, and what was going on there. Seems like he for lack of a better word, came to the place. He speaks of it as a place that gave him hope where he had none. Speaks of what is called the Purple District and a man named Togar that talked him into something that he could find again. And he is coming back to Kegheim. So take for that what you will. I looked for. He is being watched, but I did not authorize the cancellation of his contract. This dream will end shortly. You may ask me 3 questions.
Should this Cerberus spy fall in combat, how would that reflect back on us?
Your story better be flawless, because the amounts of bells that it would ring would go even above me. The Martinet would hear about it. But you will have time, as I said. Reports I will, even the ones that I cannot see completes of, I will do my best to make it sure they take longer to reach the person they are intended to. I have my hands in all of the Volstrucker's communications since I took over Ickathon's job.
This Drent, what are his intentions?
He retired.
So he's
in
just
his-
looking to live there.
Seems as if. Says your king remembered his name.
How is Adewolf? Do you still have contact with him?
No, he's alive. He is well. He is somewhere in Islecross. I do not know what took him to that area, but I know that he is somewhere there as well.
Well, if I run into him, is there anything you would want me to convey to him?
It's probably best if I don't at this time, but I'm sure he will be glad to see you, if indeed you do. But take care of him. He means a lot to me.
I will. Thank you for this message.
It is the least I could do for Caleb, and for someone who I'm sure the reason that Aethelwulf still lives.
He was always a smart boy himself. So, but thank you.
All right. We can end the dream there then. All right, I will put the map back on the frost runes.
I got another question.
Go ahead.
How far are we inside that radius for the spells needing to be under level 6? A long way or
A long way, yeah. So like
crap?
almost, yeah, like over 6 hours basically, because you are like 3/4 of the way to Saul's Vault right now, essentially. Like
Okay.
so
Yeah, I just forgot to mention that I kind of wanted to do that simulacrum, but that takes 12 hours anyway, so we'll skip it.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Onward. to-
Onward. All right. All right. So everybody is recasting Phantom Steed and getting their things done. And
I still have my hobby horse.
you do still have your hobby horse, indeed. All right.
I'll say some of us don't dismount for nothing, Ellie.
Hey,
All right. So while everyone is recasting their Phantom Steeds, and this is kind of like when you guys are examining loot and stuff like that, Drom, you feel the Droskar, your belt, kind of begin to pulse, and you feel like the magic around it and the runes kind of begin to ignite for a moment, and your spirit guardians manifest for a second. All
Oh.
this, all the
All those
spectral, yeah, all the
the
spectral ravens,
ravens.
yeah, all the spectral ravens go like flying around for a moment, and then one of them lands on your shoulder and kind of cocks its head and looks you kind of directly in the eye for a moment, and you hear the voice of Bruce.
Hey, Drum, good to see you, buddy. Don't mind me. I just cast one of your spells to keep me camouflaged. I don't want the ladies to know I'm around. How you doing, buddy?
Cold. Very cold.
Well, that seems weird since you have that giant candlestick next to you this whole goddamn time. I don't understand it. So I've got good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's go for the bad news first.
Well, I found this idiot who said he wanted to be a pretty camo princess. I've been fucking with that guy for the last 2 weeks. It's been fantastic. I think he's gonna jump off the castle barriers anytime soon. No, that's not what it is. You're not laughing. So goddamn dry. All right, so bad news. The real bad news. I mean, this is really bad news, Drum. Are you prepared for this?
this is weird, wild stuff.
I mean, we just fought a bunch of giant phallic ice worms. That gets any worse, and saw a Draco-Lich, come to think of it.
Really quick, can
Frozen
anyone
throats.
else hear this? Or is it just
Well, you're
like...
probably hearing Drum talk.
No,
Yeah, I'm
we'll-
wondering what exactly we're hearing on the other side.
I'm just gonna make it easy kind of for the role play and say everybody can hear this. It's
Okay.
it's Bruce and all that stuff. Everybody can hear it.
Okay.
So the bad news is something hit me. Well, let me give the good news first. Great news. I kept my word. What I do. Went looking into your little frozen field trip. I try to scout ahead, get some good information, try to get close to that damn vault of yours. Bad news, something hit me about as hard as the last lady I left in the bedroom and didn't pay the proper respect to. I mean hard. I mean super hard. Like I got slugged. Like I was flying to a wall that wasn't there 5 years ago. I couldn't even
Leo, why'd you have to do that to Bruce?
What the hell's Leo got to do with anything? Why don't you stay focused for a second? I couldn't even teleport in. I couldn't even get within walking distance without feeling like my bones were trying to leave my body. I only do that on Saturday nights. I don't say that lightly. I've walked through some divine gates. This was different. Targeted. Whatever's in there now, it built something specifically to keep things like me out. I don't like it. Good thing I wasn't in Raven form when it happened. I don't know why I was in my regular form, but these things happen. And I would have gone splat against the magic equivalent of a cathedral window. So undignified for a man of my stature. Be happening. You know, the queen would never let me hear the end of it if she found out that. Keep down.
Your secret's safe with us.
It better be, or I'm going to ungrow that beard of yours. So the bad news is I can't help you in there. Not this time. Whatever that barrier is, it's new. It's powerful, and man, it knows what divine energy tastes like. Last time I walked in and broke a dead man's spell, apparently he took that personally. Good, I should have. Little bastard. But, and I want you to hear this part, barriers have anchors. Power sources. If you can find out what's generating it and break it, hell, even disrupt it, I'll know. I'll feel that stupid wall come down, and I'll be there lickety split like a streak of lightning. So, do me a favor, John. Don't die before you find off the damn off switch. So that's got to be part of the plan. I think it's a good plan. I like the plan. This came from Bruce, so it's a great plan. I'm not saying anything, John. I know I'm inspiring. You feel it coming off you, just oozing my inspiration, just hitting you. Oh, and John, your prayers still work. She hears you. You just can't reach back through that thing easily. There's a difference between being ignored, being jammed. You're being jammed is basically what I'm telling you. So
Well, it
keep
makes
reading
sense
about
considering, you know, the people that used to live here didn't like the gods very much.
it. No, they didn't. Bunch of
So
heathens and bastards got what they deserved.
We're being jammed.
John,
And it's raspberry.
That's right. I'm the man that does
only
the.
one
That's right. I'm the one that did the raspberry jamming.
Oh, good lord.
Lone Star.
Keep that in mind. Remember,
Oh.
we'll help you as much as we can, but where you're going, you're gonna have to do some work first, my friend. And let's, and as I said, don't die, or the whole plan falls apart. Step 1, don't die. Step 2, turn off the damn switch. Step 3, make profit. I'm out.
Wait,
Thanks, Bruce.
can we talk to Bruce? We just hear him, or
What do you want, Princess Leone? I got things to do.
do you have a map or something you could give us to help us locate where it is? Anything?
Did you not listen to the story of me hitting a wall and getting knocked around like I was trying to?
Yeah, like where is that? Where was that? Like where were you on a map when that happened?
Am I a broken
He was-
record? I just said all the things I. What the hell, Prince? How much of that have you been smoking today, young lady?
He tried to go back to Saul's vault when it happened. He tried to
Right,
go
but
exactly back to where he took the party out before, is essentially what he's saying.
okay. All right.
But
You were
speaking
just
of,
teleporting in and to
Yeah,
the exact place where you teleported in before.
yeah, Bruce is cocky. He was like, "Screw it! If they're going there, I'm gonna check it out first." You know, and he's the champion
Okay.
of the Raven Queen. He does what he wants, and he almost went
Got
spotted.
it.
So yeah, there you go. Thank you,
I just
Bruce.
thought I heard him say something about being on foot or
Well, I
maybe
wasn't in my raven.
Yeah, he was
I was full nude man.
in the snow.
Why not?
Yeah, for whatever reason, you were traveling as full blown Bruce instead of your Raven form. So
That's right.
Did
you
you
were
just
lu-
say
and you were
full
lucky.
boned, Bruce?
Maybe, yeah, I might have said that.
Yeah.
However you want to say that, you know.
However you want to picture me there, Princess Leone. All I gotta say is, thank God I was not in my raven form. But
All right.
cold doesn't bother me.
Well, let's pack it in, guys. Let's go home.
okay, Elsa.
Yeah, that kind of like, I don't like that, because if Bruce can't go there before, that means like something's going on there now. That
You
wasn't-
guys better get your ass there. I almost got splatted. You take your ass there and handle this business. I didn't just do that for the fun of it.
Yeah, that too. I guess we should go.
Speaking of splattered asses. Oh wait, no, never mind.
And
What?
just so you guys know, because of the who this is and what's going on, I'm saying everyone in the group can hear this, but Denara and Atheon are like looking at you guys like, why is there and Atheon even says, why does it look like all of you are talking to a raven that has just landed on one of your group members' shoulders?
That guy's an idiot. You should probably shoot him.
He's telling us a recipe for banana pudding.
No, I'm not. Shoot him.
I assume you don't even want to make a deception roll for that, or do you?
I am going to.
Oh, go right
Mhm.
ahead then.
I'll inspire Elione.
Oh my god!
Get a plus 18.
I don't know why you would be talking about banana pudding when we are.
It's delicious.
frozen
Have you ever
ice
had
o-
any?
Wouldn't it freeze in Isocross right now?
I'm telling
Then
you,
it's ice cream. What's
Not
the
with me
problem?
here.
He's an
Not
idiot.
with me
Shoot
here.
him.
It's not gonna freeze. Hey.
Reed, pop a cap in that guy's ass. Come on, do it for the homies.
Denara looks at Togar and says, "You could put some ice cream on me, Togar."
Keep her around. I like that one. The other guy's a nerd. Shoot him in the head.
I'll bring the banana if she brings the cream.
All right, y'all take that somewhere else. I'm trying to get someone shot. All right, y'all do what you want.
So is he.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to shoot something too. What are you talking about?
You guys see like whatever magic is holding Bruce here is kind of beginning to fade. The
Aw.
hot drow lady is calling him back. So if you have a question, you better ask it quick.
I got nothing.
This is CNN. I'm out.
All right, he's out. Yep. All right. All right. So you guys gather the loot from the frost worms and your
Continue on our merry
phantom.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys continue on your merry way, and everybody's got their steeds up and running and rock and roll. So I'm assuming, like, again, Leo and Reed are mostly up front and kind of such like that and all that. So all right. So when you guys get to about what you know to be about around a mile outside of the range of Saul's vault, everybody kind of feels this. It's almost like walking through kind of like a thin barrier of like putting your foot in kind of like a water basically for a second. There's almost like a bubble or something that you can feel as you cross into the 1 mile barrier of Saul's vault. The ones that have magic affinity specifically, you know that for whatever reason, there is some kind of powerful magic that is even radiating out this far. And you guys can see Denara and Atheon both have some kind of reaction. Atheon's, his orb that is on his chest comes off for a second and kind of floats up directly in his vision and starts turning with draconic Aeorian runes that Togar, you can give me a perception check to see like how much you catch.
Wait, what did
And
you say comes off of it? He has
it-
a draconic amulet or something?
no, he has like what looks like a sphere that's on a string on him. It's completely blank and it floats up in front of his face for a second when you guys walk through this barrier, and it like writing and runes begin to kind of go around it for a second, almost like a display, I think. And they are in the language of the ancient Aeor.
And
Like,
Togar can't read that.
Togar
can.
can't. He can, but I'm just saying because it's small and depending on
Oh,
where you
okay.
guys
Yeah.
How much of
in-
it does he catch?
exactly.
Aeorian is like ancient draconic.
Exactly. So you
And
do
you wanted
catch
me to roll what?
a perception check to see how much you can see. Because I'm assuming as soon as you see it, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I need to like focus on that.
Yeah.
Enhance. Ooh,
Hmm.
not very enhancing.
I'm not super perceptive.
Yeah. So
Can I burn another bardic inspiration on it? Would it help you think?
Yeah, it would help for sure.
All right.
You're able to at least tell that much with what I said, but the DC is the 15 to kind of get a little bit more. So
There we go.
All right.
Hey.
Nice.
All right. So you can definitely tell that this is like almost like a proximity alarm of some type, that the writing that is going off is like almost alert or warning. And everybody can give me a insight check on Atheon if you want. And because he stops, and you guys haven't really seen him stop during this, like just out of nowhere and just become altogether focused and ignore you guys. He's usually like a kind of like a teacher that pays attention to everybody and what's going on at all times. He's very odd.
Aww.
He stops like for a second and just starts staring at
Natural
his
20.
Woo, habit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll mine because mine landed on 20 and then it moved to 2, and I'm like, you bastard.
Right, so he tries to play it
Oh,
off like it isn't
okay.
a big
I give
deal,
up.
but clearly he is extremely interested and or shook in what's going on.
Mm.
And because of the natural 20, Leo, you can tell that it's like you see almost like a ghost like above his face, like he's seen something that he did not expect. Like it that it creates almost like a hunger in him, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn
Like
around.
whatever.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna turn the horse around, and go right up to him. Oh, you want to explain that one, old boy? And don't bullshit. I just saw that.
Everyone who, and this also goes because you're natural 20 on Denara also, she had a similar reaction, but not like as stark of a interested. She seemed kind of panicked for a second. Whatever she felt, it seemed to kind of startle her, and she almost kind of like put her hand over her chest and just seemed almost protective. So it was kind of very counter effect to what Atheon had. So he doesn't move, and he you see that the device kind of stops and lays back on his chest, and he slowly looks up at you and he says, there is an Aeorian device that is active and drawing power from ley lines in this area. That is not reported. Something is happening here.
And what's that little doohickey you've got that just suddenly did this thing?
That is my arcane focus and my detection device. It is something that I found during one of my first excavations to Aeor.
Did I pick up that what's her name had that reaction?
Yeah, with your natural 20, definitely.
My lady, would you like to offer some insight into this?
She looks around and looks at you and looks at Togar for a second. She says, a lady can tell when things just aren't quite right. See, there's some flares in the chronologist magics here. I can't quite put my finger on it.
What did you say? Chronogens?
Yeah, like the chronologist magic.
Oh, okay.
Chronologist, yeah. There's something in the Dunamancy principles that is being accessed here that I did not expect.
Well, King had. I was in the Bruce voice. Well, King Highlands.
Bruce, he's back.
Well, I'm back. I told you guys to shoot this fucker in the face, and you didn't listen to me. God damn it! I'll have to handle this
Believe me,
myself.
Bruce, I want to.
I know. Well, King Highland, what do you want to do based off the information you just?
Seems like a lot of new information we just got.
Well, it makes sense. It does make sense of what Bruce was telling us. So we must be a little bit more careful, I think.
Yeah. All right, guys. Seems like we're not walking into like a white we can just punch in the face and he's gonna die. I was kind of looking forward to that. Anybody else got anything helpful or secret Aeorian devices that are gonna float off their chests and tell us some cool stuff?
They all go back to leading the party forward.
Wait, am I stashing any secret Aeorian devices that I maybe forgot or no? No?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
That tablet. That tablet we
there's
just got
that
out of the
phallic-shaped
worm.
Aeorian device, but you're not talking about that right now.
What's that strange buzzing noise?
Is it
So go-
possible to do like an Arcana to see if we can kind of gauge what's happening with the Aeorian magic here?
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana check for sure. Anyone, you can get 2 other people can do Arcana checks if you would like. Woo-ha!
Yeah.
I think you got it.
That's a 32, Balin.
Mhm.
Holy crapola.
Just for giggles, I'm gonna try. Wow, the dice really don't like me tonight. I'm done.
All right,
Goodness.
so no, I mean, it's still 16. That's pretty good.
Not
I mean,
bad.
what you can tell with that is that this is not anything to do with nature. Like, easily you can like narrow that down. So obviously, you know, I mean, I'm sure that was kind of obvious to some other people, but you know, you're a
Yeah.
druid, so you were just double checking. No natural sources, no even like natural adjacent sources have anything to do with this. Like,
Man-made devices. Gotcha.
yeah, not like elemental or primordial, none of that stuff. So Balin with a 32, you can definitely feel that it feels kind of like you're being drawn to Saul's fault, like almost pulled in a gravitational sense in the very, very slightest way that probably even the graviturgist next to you didn't pick up because he didn't roll a 32. So not only is it kind of like a graviturgy pull, but because you're a sorcerer, you can kind of feel that the magic is also weighted that way in your body. So it's almost like a lodestone is kind of must be in the area or Saul's vault, something that is kind of pulling you that direction.
Yeah, I'll relay this to the group and kind of test it on a physical item. So my usual like black stone that I'll sometimes put in the drinks and stuff. I'm gonna try to toss it as straight vertically as possible to see if it moves in a direction, to see whether or not it's pulling kind of on souls and will, or if it's trying to pull on everything.
It doesn't seem like the object that you threw really is being pulled, but hold on for a second. Because you're doing this in obviously in view of everybody.
Mhm.
Dan doesn't see anything else. Denara kind of looks at it a little bit and she says, while I don't see that the everyday objects are being affected by what you just did, there is a slight discrepancy. The pebble should have landed a little bit sooner than it did. A few microseconds off of it. So there is a slight dilation here. So what Balin's able to kind of produce together with that, like the 32 that he got, is it's still kind of affected even everyday objects, but you think that magic, souls, and something like that is kind of bigger. So there's kind of a layered effect is what you're getting.
He'll look at Denara and Atheon. Anything we can do to protect against this? Seems like it's going to get worse as we get closer.
You see him, Atheon, kind of put his hand up on his chin and think for a moment. And he's like, potentially, but we probably want to wait until we get closer to Saul's vault until we know what we're dealing with, because we may require stronger protections as we get forward. I don't want to cast something lesser effective now that may require something more powerful as we get closer, if you know what I mean. And she kind of looks at him and she's like, he's got a point. Kind of need a little bit more information. Okay, I'm ready to go now.
I
Reed, are
want
you...
to, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Reed, are you glad we're going back to Saul's vault now?
Yep. Let's go finish this fella off.
Yep. All right.
Was
Go
it
in.
Togar that read the tablet that was in the worm?
Yes.
Okay, I want to approve Togar and say, Togar, that tablet that was in the worm, does that tell us where we need to go?
Yes.
Maybe?
I'll have to I'm
It-
scrolling back up for the tablet. Yeah, it reveals a secondary homing point towards Saul's vault.
Yeah, so you think that this tablet probably leads to something else other than just Saul's vault. That's like what it's saying, like a secondary location, like it leads to Saul's vault, but something within Saul's vault.
Do we want to try to go there first?
Well, you're gonna have to go to Saul's Vault to get where that's at. Like that's just giving you more precise locations of than
Okay,
Saul's Vault. So potentially you want to go there first once you get there, but you may also just want to explore the rest of the place. Just depends.
okay.
Cool. All right, so you guys continue on your way to Saul's Vault. All right, so like I said, you were pretty much about 3/4 of the way there, so it's just gonna take like, less than an hour worth of riding kind of on the Phantom Steeds to kind of get to where what the group who has been there before to kind of become within like a long eye shot range of Saul's Vault and kind of the ridge areas and stuff around it. All right, so you guys continue riding. Let's see if I can find my screens. All right, I think I'm ready. All right, so you guys come within the view of Saul's Vault. From what you guys remember, Saul's Vault was a mostly collapsed and buried, somewhat wing of what was believed part of the Aeorian city of the city of Aeor. Now, as you are getting closer, you see something that kind of takes you back for a moment. You see an excavated Saul's Vault. You see lights. You see power moving around the edges. You see two towers that are made of something that people who usually get 30s perception checks can say is bone and ice. You see white patrols that are shambling around Saul's Vault and other creatures. And off to the side on the outcropping, about maybe 100 yards away, behind like a protective ice ridge, you guys see a herald or a flag and an encampment. And I will move the
Uh-oh.
player map to say that is what you see. You see a flag that has that kind of symbols on it.
The Targaryens.
Oh,
I was
that's
thinking the
bad.
same thing.
Sweet. I love those guys.
And you see what looks to be around 20 humanoids in a what looks like an ice siege encampment of some type. You see they are all behind some type of an ice wall. You see a few like tents that are made up and things like that. You also see that as you arrive, they are finishing up or just ending a combat with a small group of what is whites or zombies, and they are just now putting them down, and you see that one of their soldiers has fallen, and one of them immediately kind of goes over to look at him, and you see that one has fallen, and we can kind of go from there, whatever you guys would like to do. You guys are kind of so far out with your ultra ranger scout groups and everything, and your stealth among the first group between Hyluck and Leo and everybody, that you have seen them, they don't see you. You guys can see the entrance to Saul's Vault. You can see the range between the two, and the ones that see it. So Leo, Reed, and Hyluck, because you guys are kind of like the
I'll
forward
immediately
scouting.
get over Apu, everyone phrase. Then I'll start.
Ooh, Leo, I'm already freezing. It's fucking cold here.
I ignore her and start low crawling forward to get a better vantage point.
I'll go with him.
I'm gonna tell
Does-
Dom
does-
to move closer to Ellie.
Does he fall through the ice because his nipples cut a swath through all the ice because it's so fucking cold?
Good lord.
So now just for grins and giggles, Reed and Leo and Hyluck, since I'll just assume you guys are kind of the ones that are searching and scouting ahead, you guys can roll your stealth checks.
I'll do pass without a trace.
So that'll be a 40 with the pass without a trace.
That all.
Yeah.
Be at 27
gonna
with
have-
that.
I'm gonna have Drom move closer to Ellie since I radiate heat.
35.
Thank
Mr.
you. Thank you,
DM.
River.
Does Hylic hear anything out of the ordinary, like other than the complaining about it being cold?
The radar
Yes.
ears.
Yeah,
Um,
radar ears.
Your actual actually you do. That is a good point. Your radar ears pick up like almost what you want to say is random voices on the wind that then disappear. So it's not like you're hearing actual people, you're hearing like voices and echoes or something.
Okay,
You've
so
heard
I'm sorry. I'm getting this picture of like Hilux ears coming up like Bugs Bunny in the old school Looney Tune cartoons, just
I mean-
turning around like a periscope.
Yeah,
that is exactly what's happening. Yes.
Well, her
This
ears,
is something
my
that no one
eyes.
else no one else can sense but Hyla.
I can only see. I can't hear.
Yeah, you guys
Alec made a wrong turn at Zdash.
yes, exactly. But
And then I start
Reed and
stomping on top of Hylick's head. I'm rich. I'm rich. It's mine, 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 mine,
Mine,
mine,
mine,
mine.
mine. Down, down, down. Go, go, go.
Duck season.
and
Oh,
let's get
God.
some perception checks for you guys too.
Absolutely.
25.
I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration on myself and
All right. Okay.
33.
a dirty 20.
All right. So between your guys's and people that got above 30, it looks like this encampment is not doing well. For whatever you can tell, there is tents that should have soldiers in them that are empty. There is a funeral pyre where there are bodies being burned. And you can tell that there are some of them that are kind of pacing back and forth, Leo, that you would almost recognize as someone who is trying
I'm-
not to fall asleep.
I'm getting makeup of disposition of how many, what are their armaments, what kind are we doing with orcs, humans, combination. I already noticed the flags, I already know who these knuckleheads are. So
You're dealing with around 15 troops, and they are split down equally amongst drow who have symbol of Loth on them, and you see like almost Kawatoa half human looking fish people that have
Right.
the symbol of
Fish
Ukatoa,
people.
and then you see dragonborn of various chromatic colors that are also
with
in the
Tiamat.
area as well.
Tiamat.
With
Okay.
with Tiamat, Haldry,
I
and
recognize.
you do see that the ones of Tiamat, there seems to be one extra one who is of a red color that you pick out as the leader, who is kind of sitting, or
Obviously.
not sitting, but standing at a table, kind of like, you know, making a few orders go back and forth. That is at least trying, looks like he's trying to keep some type of semblance of order in the camp, and it seems like the Dragonborns are in charge, the followers of Tiamat, and you see that there is they even from this far with your 33, you can tell they are giving each other second glances and looks like they aren't happy. They don't still trust each other. You know, that's kind of the vibe you get of the camp.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
kind of lean over to Reed.
Can you
and-
just go back to the
Never
fish
mind.
people real quick for me? What are they? I just need to. Man, I'm taking the notes.
Yeah, like think like
Sahagwin? Are they
yeah,
Sahagwin people?
yeah, think like Sahagwin, Kawatoa, like half human, half fish people. Like they've got barnacles on their skin. Like it's
Merfolk.
gross. Like you can smell them from here, essentially.
Oh, damn.
Yucky. Even in the cold.
Even
Oh,
in the
so
cold,
you're-
yeah.
You're
It smells like
talking
low tide over here now that's wafting your
So,
way. It's nasty.
You're literally talking like Davy Jones' Lockers people.
Exactly.
I'll look over.
Yeah.
I'll look over to Reed, and I'm gonna tell him like, if you want to go back
100
and
souls.
tell King Kylan and kind of lay out what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna stay here and keep watch and make back and give a report to.
Oh, and Leo, this is something that as you're saying this, because you got above a 30, you notice there is a few of them, the leader included, that keeps looking up as if they're waiting for something.
Oh, I
Oh,
picked
great.
up on that immediately. Yeah, and probably working with the.
that's swell.
And you do kind of notice in like on the direction going towards Saul's vault, there is scorch marks and things like that. And maybe one of the towers
Or
themselves
maybe the
showed.
Dragon Lich is not working against them. Let me think about this for a second. Read, if my memory serves, Dragon Lich not either side. They don't give a shit about either side.
Now they're usually free agents.
Yeah, so that could be what the going to hide here. Let them know, lay out the.
The damage that you see is on Saul's vault itself.
Ah.
Okay.
All right,
Something's
so that would
attacking the
be a
vault.
little bit, yeah, a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of your first thought.
I will go into hide mode, so I don't. It's like making me extra
right.
stealthy.
All right, and I'll start low crawling back.
So this seems like maybe the group of people we were looking for. This doesn't make sense. These guys seem like chumps.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't worry about taking them out. It looks like the elements are taking them out well enough.
But what are they doing here? Why are they at Saul's vault?
How far away are they again?
They're about 100 yards away.
Well, they're
From the
100. Well,
entrance.
probably near. But
You guys are, yeah, we're
much
way
further.
far away.
Yeah, we're farther away
Yeah.
from that, but they're 100
Yeah,
yards
yeah.
from the, and I'm overlooking.
Well,
them
we'll
right
say
now.
we'll say that the main group's probably like 300 yards away, something like that.
So wait, they've been camped out in front of Saul's vault, guessing that they've been getting regularly attacked by at least the whites or the zombies.
Yeah,
So
they've
what
been
do you think is
attacking. So
controlling like
yeah, so they're attacking
controlling
Saul's
those?
vault, getting attacked or turned by undead.
Hmm.
Like they're trying to get in, and Saul's vault's fighting back.
Correct.
And they've got a Draco Lich.
Not sure
Working
whose
with
side
them.
they're on, whether it's for Saul's
Yeah.
vault. I would assume Saul's vault, because they seem to be
I don't
looking
know.
up. I don't know either. That's why it could be on for itself.
Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 at this point. You know, the only other thing that maybe Leo would think of, because there was some blue tint to the Draco Lich, that it kind of leads that maybe it is working with these guys, but like you're saying, they're usually for themselves. So even if it is working with them, it's probably gonna, betray them at some point. Something like that. But there's at least a chance it's working with either side.
All right, as I'm crawling back to the main group, Apu, Leo, you have an approximate count of how many of them there are.
15.
All right. All right, so as I get back to the main group, I'll signal them all to stay low. And I'll summarize everything that we saw up front there.
All right. So what's our entry point to Saul's vault? I mean, that. So we. And Reed and Leo, you guys also did notice that the doors are just open.
Yeah, I'm sure Reed will. Everything I saw reported to Reed, who's now reporting it back to the.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna walk in the front door, or are we gonna do something else?
Well, to walk in the front door, we have to get past that camp.
I mean,
Is there a reason we're not killing them?
Not particularly that I'm aware of, other than there's some scorch burn marks that could signal a Draco Lich.
Out of character, because common sense is triggering my brain. Why doesn't Ranger or Leo just use the Apu system to tell us the things that he's seeing instead of trying to relay it through Reed to us?
well, he is. Just assume he is.
I'm just state.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
yeah.
the way that they had stated it, that's why I was like,
Well,
why
I know,
not
but
just?
but the Apu system is one thing, but I'm watching the camp, so like I can
Yeah.
keep eyes on. So like someone's watching.
Yeah,
it,
so that's why I figured the Apu thing you could use it as a live freaking update
I know,
system.
but
Like, hey, bing bong.
I
He likes
can,
me better.
but Reed can go there and kind of like in the snow, do a little diagram, put like, where things are. I mean, I could describe it, but it doesn't really.
It's just, yeah, that's just how they work together, essentially. They're the scouts. That's how they communicate.
So I'll generally sketch out camp location, Saul's vault door. The doors are open. We could either go down there, storm them real quick, bulldoze through them, get into the vault. Only wild card is the Draco Lich. Be preferable for it to not show up halfway through us slaughtering them in case they're friends.
Do you or Leo see the Dracolich anywhere?
No, just remnants of its attacks.
And because Leo got the 30, like every now and then he sees one or two soldiers look up like they're waiting for something.
While they're explaining that, Hyla looks a little nervous and her foot's kind of tapping slowly on the ground and her ears kind of seem flat.
Is Halleck still up with Leo,
No,
or did she come back?
She went back with Reed.
All right.
Well, guessing from like kind of like how we encountered the Dracolich before, I feel like its home base isn't here. And with the two dudes looking up in the air almost like they're expecting it back soon, what do you think about waiting out a little bit until right after the next Dracolich attack, and then once it leaves, we can go down and wipe out the rest of the party?
Or we can at least see what they do, if they're friends or foes, or we can set up some tiny huts and just
With
Oh,
with
what
those
if-
symbols on
out?
the flag, they're not friends.
No, not our friends. I'm talking about the dragon and them.
I'm just trying to see a way that we can kind of like attack this encampment with a less
I'm
likely perspective of the Dracolich
I'm
being
down to wait.
around to support it.
Leo's down to just watch and see what happens. Fires for how long. What these guys are up to. Is the Dragon Lich with them? What are they trying to do to Saul's Vault first before we?
Not only that, what time of day is it?
It's like mid-afternoon.
No, we can.
So, I mean,
You
if
brought up
nothing
something
else,
earlier.
at least wait until evening.
Yeah, you brought up something earlier with the that there seemed like there were kind of like patrols going around. How
Just-
far out are they? Like, are we good?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
fine.
no, you.
That's why Leo
Yeah,
stood.
you're
Okay.
you're far out enough. Yeah, with Leo and Reed's
Oh.
perceptions and stealth and stuff. You're far out enough. But like Drom, your senses are going off. Like you definitely
Yeah.
feel undead. And the closer you get
Like-
to this, the more your skin crawls, like that kind of thing.
Sure. I actually have a question. So this is all part of a facility that fell from the sky. There might be an alternate direction to where we can get in without being noticed.
You may have a character point. There is a way that you guys came out last time. You came out through the octopus like area. That's actually how you got out. Bruce took you through kind of that area. There is an entrance back there, but if the octopus is still there, you're gonna have to deal with it, and you may have to go through water, but there is a back entrance through that way. So there is another potential entrance.
Just saying.
Well, let's do that then.
But you don't know necessarily if that's going to be any easier, because there also, once Drom thinks about it, like when Reed touched the water last time, he got frozen woe almost instantly. But there is another entrance. You don't know if the entire things are going to be the same, but you guys do still have a pretty good recollection of what happened here last time.
Do we have people that can do like control water and just move all the infected water out of the way?
We thought about that last time, and it would be possible, especially now with more people that potentially have it. It would just take a while for sure. And again, there's a big nasty octopus there. You're gonna have to go through that. And I will, just so I can show you guys what a front entrance looks like. That is what the front entrance looks like.
Right, we're finding an alternate direction.
Well, here's the thing. These guys are already fairly beat
Beaten
up.
up.
They're on alert. We wait till nightfall. We go in, we take the camp. A couple of reasons for that. If they've been going in, and it looks like they've been trying to excavate the place, I don't like the idea of the possibility of them coming in after us eventually if they know there's something going on. Gods know what they've pulled out of there already. I'd rather take them now, see what they've gotten out of there, bring it with us, bulldoze through the place, kill that guy, and then we can always bide our time waiting there in the vault if the Dracolich just shows up and decides to, chill. So
Elione and Balin, how about you guys give me a knowledge arcana check for Dracoliches? All right. Well, we'll just go with both of you. Have a pretty good idea that one of the nice things about a Dracolich is that they lose their ability to polymorph. So that Dracolich has to stay that big. He can't get into Saul's Vault. Dracoliches are immune to polymorph, petrification, and like things like that. So they have to stay their form. Whereas like a normal chromatic dragon could assume the form of a whatever humanoid and go sack the place themselves.
all right, so worst case scenario, it's Bilbo running down the tunnel away from Smog.
Don't refer
Is-
yourself as Bilbo.
He
Look,
did
Are we
use the
all-
3-syllable version, Bilbo.
a
Are we all
legendary
close enough
halfling
to see
hero.
this? This what you've shown on the screen with this picture?
Yeah,
Bilbo
Or is this
Baggins.
is this just Ranger and Reed and Hylic that can see this?
No, between Ranger, Hylic, and Reed, they're able to describe what it looks like very accurately.
Are we getting this words that are crossed out and something else written? Can anybody translate that?
People that have been here before remember that used to be up there was touch nothing. Togar can give me a knowledge arcana check with disadvantage because it's having to be relayed from someone else, but they're essentially trying to describe to you what the runes look like, and you're going to try and relay what the new message says. You get enter and something. That's it.
Boy.
Could be, anything else. Yeah. Could be enter and blow up, could be enter and have cookies.
Question for Leo and Hyluck, since you're still there.
I'm still
Could
at
be
the,
enter and don't
I'm
pull
not
out.
there.
How
How
are
much know
there?
you guys?
No, there meaning watching the camp.
No, just me. But go ahead.
Are there any areas of cover near the camp, and how far away?
I'm already scouting that out. Yeah, making positions.
We can just be in tiny huts for cover.
Well, I think Balin's talking about like to observe the camp,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Can't we see
Yeah.
through tiny huts?
Trees
Though
and-
tiny huts you can see out.
Yeah, you can do a tiny hut.
The tiny hut
They just-
isn't natural terrain, and you can't use spells out of it. So
Exactly.
if you're in it, you're kind of limited. It's not a
Yeah.
good
Like if you're-
attack position of stealth.
Exactly. Like if it's a good position to kind of potentially try and hide, but not to actually attack the encampment. So,
Oh yeah, I
Turn
wasn't
into a
talking about
snow
encampment. I
owl
thought
and
we were
just
just
watch
observing
everything.
them.
well, yeah. So he's kind of looking for. At least that's the way I'm taking it. Is Balin's
Observation
looking
points.
like he's looking for an attack point.
Yeah,
that-
Balin's been wanting to kill them as soon as he heard about what was on that flag. It's
Well,
not
settle
very hard.
down, Balin.
So yeah,
One step at a time.
Leo's able to find like a few vantage points where you guys. Well, let me put it this way: you think between the wizards that you have and the firepower that you have, that you're able to kind of encircle this camp and most likely just obliterate them from a very long direction away. Like I said, these guys, don't look like they're in the best shape, and it looks like they're kind of just holding on. And it's the reason that they aren't like they haven't been wiped out completely is kind of because of their fortifications, and because while you see zombie and white patrols kind of closer to Saul's Vault, they're not coming towards the encampment. You only just saw like a very small group of them that were attacking it. There was still lots more that are closer to the doors and stuff that are patrolling. They're just not coming towards the encampment. So it's a little bit confusing. How about maybe some of you guys could give me I can get 3 insight checks. Whoever wants to do it.
I'll
Who's
do
good at
one.
insight?
I'll do
I'm good
one
at
since
insight.
I
I
got
haven't-
plus 12.
Oh, I
Yes,
got a
you.
plus
Plus
13, but
5.
fuck, man.
I have
What
an
the hell?
8. I have an 8 if that
Rock and
works.
roll.
I'm gonna use a reroll, Corinth.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Insight.
Should I do
There we
one?
go.
There we
That's
go.
better.
So we got 1 success,
Okay.
2 success.
Oh, really?
Natural
I'll
one
use one of
draw.
my rerolls.
But
Hey, at least I'm
where'd
burning.
you rolled a nat 1 on one of them?
Yeah.
There.
I can make you
I
reroll
got
that.
a nat
Oh,
20
you
on it.
can?
Well, you're
Yeah.
supposed to pick 3 people
It's
before
3
everybody
people. Yeah, it
rolls.
was Drom.
First
So Drom is
first
rerolling.
three. First 3.
Okay.
First
Oh,
3,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got 3 successes. They're being farmed is what you guys are able to get, especially with the people that got near 30s and stuff like that. It looks like if Saul's Vault wanted to wipe this encampment out, they could have. Just from the whites that are outside of it, basically. Let alone if the Dracolich is on Saul's Vault side. Like the Dracolich would just obliterate them. But 3 to 4 well-placed fireballs is taking out the whole encampment. You know, a couple people just get from high-placed areas
Wall
and
of fire.
drop a wall of fire, drop a fireball.
Whee!
You know, if
Or
that's
Drom just walks in, says you all are abominations, and
That'll be on the
drops
whites,
a,
not
a
necessarily the pigs in
thunderstorm
the camp.
and a
It's not-
freaking turnip dead.
Drum. That might work on the whites, not necessarily on the people in the camp.
My lightning storm is everything in 60 feet.
Yeah, and
Ooh,
then
that sounds loud.
the problem is then they know the whites all know the camp defenders are dead. They may rush the camp.
No, we got to think. Like they said that they could take them out easily
Whoa.
if they wanted to, right? But they're choosing not to take out this encampment, and so that's almost pushing me in a direction of like how can
There's a
we
Side
reason.
door.
take advantage of that? You
Yeah,
know?
there's a reason they haven't wiped the camp.
Hi, Ranger.
Oh,
Yeah,
Clink,
let's
clink.
figure that part out.
Hi, Ouchie.
Come
Hope you're
on,
well.
Hi,
no.
Pillsy.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
Pills.
no.
Hi, Pillsy.
What are you guys saying to Atheon and Denara? Because I know a lot of this.
Bad. This is not good. Oh,
Is there
yeah, it's
any of
bad.
this that's being said out loud?
I
Or is
am.
this- Okay, so maybe just give me like a quick run through of what you're telling both of them real quick.
I'll have described the entire layout to them.
And then you guys are kind of and maybe like your some of your discussions of what you're thinking to do, or not yet.
Not read. Reason being is,
Yeah.
if we're gonna sack this camp, we have to do it quick, and we do it with everyone.
And Balin is not hesitating to tell everyone he wants to destroy this camp. Like
Yeah,
now.
for once, Reed's not the most aggressive one.
You'll be
So-
happy to know, Pillsy, I've got the new glass shot slipper.
One note, if we kill everyone in this camp, what's to stop them all from getting reanimated?
Well, other than our 7-foot cleric,
Well, I mean, then sure, he can
My-
take care of them, but can we prevent
guys,
that from even happening?
You know, a lot of my stuff won't work inside whatever we're in.
your holy stuff may at lower levels, but the whole thing is,
Gee,
we
Wendy.
kill them all quick. Something would have to reanimate them for starters.
Right, we have to cast the spell.
Yeah. So the big thing is,
Would we?
if
Maybe
they
there's some
haven't,
sort of automatic thing that
then we just
Parasol
kill them
has.
again.
Wait, So we were told before that there was like
Ooh.
kind of like a graviturgy kind of pull, and that it was pulling us towards here. And now we see an encampment right outside Saul's Vault, and that's where we want to go. And this encampment is like embracing everything that we want to attack, right? Like, look at how freaking on it Balin is to go wipe out this camp. Like, what if this is bait for us?
No.
I'm
No,
I'm just
Balin
saying.
wants to kill these things because of what they represent. He wants
I
to kill the
know.
people in the encampment.
Yeah, I know.
No,
What
Togar
if
is saying
this
what if it's a
encampment?
trap, basically.
What if this is bait?
I
Because we
I
see something
agree,
that's really
Togar.
Well-
easy for us to wipe out. It's exactly in front of what we want to get to. If I was
I
gonna
agree.
bait a
Too
trap,
fucking easy.
And I just want to point out that I kind of got a character point for knowing that there was a side entrance.
I don't mind taking the side
What's a
entrance, but we
character
kill them
point,
first.
Drum? What's a character
Easy.
point?
Drom's
What's taters, precious?
mitigating in character.
Drum, what is that? What do you mean a character point? What
The
are you
voice in the
talking
sky
about?
talks to you again, buddy.
Atheon speaks up and says, "May I offer a suggestion?
Please.
I do not believe that encampment will attack one from the Cerberus Assembly right away. How about I go in and I gather some intel, find out why they are here, what they are doing. We go from there. We wish
It's got
to
a good
incinerate-
Who all like we trust this guy?
Hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
trust
Hear
you,
him out, hear him
sorry.
out.
If we wish to incinerate them, then you have a ground zero fireball to start with.
I'm
Can we
inciting this dude.
incinerate? Can we incinerate
Alright.
you also?
First off, hold on. First off, what makes you think they wouldn't attack Cerberus Assembly members just because they're up here? They're hardly friends of Cerberus, these ones.
You have found out the Cerberus Assembly has a large control of the greater portion of Isocross. They have been here. If there are more of them, surely they have came in contact with some of them before. If there is any that have a chance, I believe it is probably myself.
Apu, just to the group. We cannot let this guy die. It will bring a world of bad shit down on us.
Apu, I think that's the dumbest
What?
idea I've ever heard.
What?
Why not
Apu.
send?
What? Who? How?
Because the
I'm
service
not really a
is-
fan of sending some random Cerberus assembly dude just waltzing in, kind of like
Yeah.
Neither am I.
out of
th-
nowhere.
That's out. It's either we attack these guys, ambush them, get inside, or we take the side entrance. Because sending him in there is just that's ridiculous.
Yeah, we're not doing
Okay.
that.
River is
Wait, how
starting to
many-
get pissed off by all this chit chat and is just gonna fireball shit if shit doesn't get figured out soon.
I'll
No,
force
Too
case
no.
River.
soon.
Cast
I know.
sleep on River.
How- Yeah, right.
No,
What's
stop.
Just
we
dominate
brought
person.
I
Stop.
cast Turkey Lady.
Hey.
Hold on,
Hmm.
hold on.
we brought
Look, we can't all talk at once because then we're not going to hear anything. So here's the thing. We either have to go right now at the camp or we wait until dusk so we have a little bit more of an advantage. We go, we take the camp, toss the camp quick. Then we bulldoze in through that door, close the door behind us.
Why do we have to go through that door? Why can't we just nuke them and then go into the other entrance?
Because the other entrance has the frozen wall. We only have a limited number of cures left for it. I don't know about you.
I was
don't
gonna-
look forward to dying that way.
No, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
bring
we
that
could
up. How
s- we s-
many we brought frozen woe cure. How many cures did we bring?
3.
But hold on, guys. We
Hold on.
snuck past the thing to get out on the first try.
Yeah.
If
But
it's
wait,
still
wait.
there, we just sneak past again.
Look, we have 6 doses of the frozen woe cure left. Period.
So I'm still like really concerned that this encampment is a trap to bait us in,
It's not.
and just what? It's not.
No.
You can just say it's not.
Well, because of
with
the,
his high of with your guys' insight,
Yeah.
it would like the chance of that is very minor. Like you're there
Okay.
is a chance, but it's pretty minor with your guys with those high of insights, because you guys got some really good insights about what's
So
If
we
you-
can't
well,
figure
then
out why the
just-
undead are just deciding not to
here's
wipe
what
out
you
this encampment.
here's the main question that you guys can't answer is, why are these guys here still? Why haven't they fled? They obviously are in a battle that they're losing. Why the heck are they just sitting there outside Saul's Vault? Something's keeping them there. So that's something that you guys probably want to think. You've got a couple options to choose from here. You can go through the front door. You can sneak past the guys. You can nuke them from orbit and still go through the front door, or you can go through the side door. You can also do what you guys were kind of talking about in the beginning, where you could hunker down between some really good stealth rolls and maybe some magic to try and hide to see if the Dracolich returns and to see how it acts, because there was you guys kind of wanted to see what that happened kind of at the beginning. So those are your kind of your options. Or send, a dude that you don't trust in to talk with them. Or if you guys, for some stupid reason, someone sends someone in you do trust.
Oh, that Fernet. Ugh.
Hey,
it doesn't seem like
Lilac will
Balin's.
volunteer to go in with the guy.
For Drum thinks going in the side route is the best idea. We kill all these good dudes. One of those patrols is gonna come by and be like, "Oh, all of them are dead. Sound the alarm."
Now you guys do know that Togar and Hyluck with their persuasions are gonna have like pretty good chances of finding out information
yeah.
from those guys. So Hyluck, that is a pretty good idea to
I-
try
I-
to send someone with him, but he's still gonna be there. So you got that. So you those are your kind of options on the table, and you guys can kind of pick from those. I think is the best option to go.
What harm is it to just observe for a while?
The harm in that is, how well do you hide from a Dracolich? How confident are you in that? Is the question.
Out of
I
curiosity,
don't know
what
that
does the
it's coming
terrain
back.
look like? What does the terrain look like around us? Is it just wide open plain fields where it's just hilly and we're standing in the snow?
It's when you look in the ground, it's kind of a mix of what those towers are made of. There are paths made, but it's a mix of like grinded up bone and ice and some kind of like necromantic sludge that is fused together. So it's not that you're at this point even walking on ice anymore. You're walking on like crunchy people. It's gross. So that's kind of what is the area outside of Saul's Vault now.
So let's send the Cerberus guy in and Hyluck. And
With the
move this along.
Dragonborn Tiamat people, do you think it's better for Hyluck or do you think it's better for Togar?
Probably both, to be honest, because
Both, yeah.
yeah, out of character, Hyluck's got silver tongue, so
yes,
that's kind of what she's here for. And Togar, you got
Can we-
high charisma
Togar.
too.
Can we disguise Hyluck so she's not a bunny?
why does her being a bunny matter?
I don't think there's many bunnies in the Cerberus assembly.
I don't think it
Doesn't need to be.
Well, it doesn't matter. She's just going based off of her persuasion. It's like that's
Right,
kind of what
like-
she's going with.
Whatever.
Whatever you
What are we
guys-
gonna
I
do
shall
then,
stay back
guys?
here and see what they're gonna do.
My vote is for observation and see what happens first. I don't like getting into a fight. We don't all the information. Thoughts. I'm for observe.
I'm up for waiting till dusk and then attacking once we have the advantage of
I'll
sundown.
get behind that as well. And
I'm okay until waiting until sundown.
All right, we have a group unison or enough of it to call said so. So you guys hunker down. If you have preparations you are going to make, do so, or spells or stealth type situations. We will still do the 3 stealth rolls, but there's going to have to be an extra one. So one for the non-stealthy members, and someone is going to have to roll for the non-stealthy members. So there's going to be
Are we
like,
waiting long enough for a short rest?
well, yeah,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
most likely, unless the dragon shows up in an hour. You know what I mean? I forget how a short rest works, but it just depends on how
Shall
long it
I
takes.
roll for the non-stealthy members since I'm not stealthy?
Can some of us be in a tiny hut?
Well, I was gonna say, could I roll for the non-stealth?
No, you can't roll for the
Oh.
non-stealth. You have stealth. That's the whole point.
Of course, a
You-
shot.
You and Leo are rolling just to see how well you guys can cover the whole group up, basically. So
And
so
he
we
still
got
has pants without a trace up?
Yep.
yeah.
So 40.
Okay. So yeah, so we will definitely get some successes from there. So now, yeah, go ahead, River. You can just kind of roll as one for the non-stealthers.
Oh, I did pretty good. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Plus
not bad
10,
at all.
29.
Not bad at all. All
Ah,
right, so you guys all
That's my
hunker
sister
down.
there.
Hey. Now let's see if we can
Hey.
get you better with Arcana.
Hey.
All right, any caster is going to do anything?
Oh,
Just double checking before we say so. All right, so we will. You guys do see that Atheon does a spell. If anyone wants to do a Arcana check,
I think he cast being a bitch.
as does Denara. But both of them cast spells. He's casting see invisibility, and she casted like it's a variation of detect magic. It looks like she's doing like detect time or something like that. There's a little bit of a variation on her detect magic. She's looking specifically for
see what's
Dunamancy's
become of
school.
me.
All right. Okay,
Now
so
we're full recon mode.
full recon mode. All right, so two notable things happen. About 2 hours later, you see another group come out of the the group of the shambling whites and zombies that are kind of patrolling out. You see some of them start to approach and come down the main direction towards the group of the encampment, and you see that they engage the encampment, and there's a small fight that ensues, and the encampment is able to pretty much prevail them with arrow attacks and a few other, like, you do see some cantrips that go off and some, so there are a few spellcasters in there, but you do see that a few of them take injuries, and that it does cost them, like, some of their arrows and things like that. You do see that they are limited on some of their things, and you do still see that
Supplies.
there is that one main dragonborn that is still kind of coordinating things,
The
and
red.
yep. And you do see at this point, you do hear him call out. It says, "Hold the line. Voltamac should be back soon," in Draconic, if you speak Draconics.
I do actually.
All right, so that's what you hear. All
Ooh,
right,
I
so
speak Draconic too.
I speak a little French. We're an Aspite. Part of my French.
all right, so then like they defeat those, and then they kind of go through the same thing. You do see that one person does fall and die again, and they put that person on the pyre to be burned. So they
That's how
are
they keep
very
of what we just meant.
Yep, exactly. You are able to piece that together. All right. So another, like, after that battle kind of calms down for a second. If you guys have anything you want to ask, you may do
Oh,
so. real
I'm
quick.
just looking at Reed like, well, we know the dragon lich is on this side. Voldemac.
Mm.
We might want to wait a little longer.
Or go before he gets here.
It's your call, brother.
Well, is there a way to know if Valdemac is actually the Draco Lich, or if we've heard that name before?
Um, you would need a nat 20 on history or Arcana to be able to get. So
I'm just making
may
an
roll.
educated guess. That's all Leo's
Yeah.
observation. Like, just
I'll give it a
Together.
shot. Why not? Nope.
Can I try?
I mean, it's definitely, yeah. Anyone can try. Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
You said history?
Yeah.
I mean, if
But-
we're shooting for a nat 20, it doesn't matter what your bonus is, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's
Nope.
worth a try.
All right. So another hour goes by, and so far no dragon, and it is getting to be like a dusk, and that is when the three people who will be rolling perceptions may give me perceptions.
big Leo.
I'll be one.
I can also do one.
How are
20.
we positioning again, really quick, right
haven't
now? Are
positioned
we
to-
all together?
In a general facility, but you haven't positioned like for an attack or anything.
Yeah, but we're all still together, right? You guys
Yeah,
aren't
yeah,
like
you're within my
any
range of pass without a
Okay.
trace.
Got it.
Or you wouldn't be a stealthy Balin.
Mhm.
Stealthy guy.
I do have stealth proficiency, courtesy of Reed.
Oh, really?
All right, so you guys see something coming on the dusk horizon. It is the same form approaching, and it is now coming extremely quickly. You see an extremely large, silent Dracolich with lightning moving between its ribs begin to circle the area above Saul's vault and is kind of like doing a circular perimeter that he begins to bring in closer. And you hear cheers amongst the encampments, Voltamax, Voltamax, Voltamax. And he just continues to kind of like bank and get circle, and the circle gets tighter and tighter until he gets close enough to Saul's vault where you see his breath weapon come out. This mix of like this green, gross looking lightning just
Green flame.
shreds into all of the wights and zombies and just
Oh.
annihilates them wholesale. It even hits one of the towers that you see where a whole bunch of other wights and things moving along in there that were trying to get some type of an artillery or something moving, but they didn't move quick enough. You know, shambling undead just are not known for moving too fast, and
No, they're not.
just gets annihilated. And then shortly after kind of making that run, you see the dragon, you know, gets getting really close to the encampment, and all of the people in the encampment, even though it seems like he's on his side, cower in fear, and they all get in. Some of them get in the tents, some of them are like, you know, cowering like beneath their arms. You see that the leader is kind of like putting his arm like above his eyes and braving it, and you see the massive ancient Dracolich kind of land and beat its wings for a second, and he looks like his head kind of reaches into his like his rib cage a little bit and pulls out like a sack of what you can assume is some kind of provisions, and he sets them down, and like you see that it's just like normal provisions like food and a few potions that some people drink right away, and they just get distributed among the encampment really quick. And then within a few minutes later, he says something in Draconic. It says, "The architect says I must return to my perimeter," and he just begins lifting up again. And within a few moments, his perimeter search is going back. So you see, it's just getting wider and wider and wider and wider.
Now we can
Me
make
too.
our ambush.
If that is what you would like to do, you may now do so.
Hell yes, it is.
All right. Well, now is the 3-hour mark.
But
Yeah.
yeah, even Balon's questioning it now after that. Actually,
No, no. It's
They're not
going
that healed
back
up.
way.
Yeah, if anyone
It-
wants to say anything, now's the time.
it's
They're not-
Go the back way.
It's not about the healed up. I'm assuming somebody with Draconic relayed what he said, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I
They
don't
are-
suggest we go that way.
They are working as a guard for whoever's in there.
Funny thing, I could have sworn somebody said that like 3 hours ago.
But now we actually have
Well-
proof of it.
Well, we have good information. Think about the valuable information.
Yeah, we needed
just
to
had.
observe, but now that we've observed,
Yeah,
I
we
say,
can-
yeah, we go in the back way.
Do you hear that, Hattie?
I'm normally up for going in the back way, but I don't really want to swim through frozen woe and an octopus. I vote the front, but you know that's just me.
I also vote the front.
What is the
Oh, boy.
distance between the encampment and the door?
It's like 100 yards.
Actually, I don't
Okay.
remember us having to swim last time.
I think Bruce did some shit with you this time. It's been a while.
Yes, yeah, he got
Uh-huh.
you out through there without having to swim. Like it was a sunken library that the octopus was in.
It's also like 5 years ago.
It was like 5 years ago. Yep. And Gennaro will say, if Saul's Vault is active now, what is to say this octopus you are worrying about is not gotten bigger?
Or
Things-
multiplied.
Oh,
Yes, or
God.
multiplied.
What-
Even worse. Your little friend just had to make it worse.
Mm,
Oh,
I'm an optimist.
what?
Question.
Hmm.
I mean,
River's gonna giggle from the backpack. Optimist.
I do have a spell that lets us walk on water.
We have to go
Just saying.
under the water.
What?
Swim through the water. Correct?
Yeah.
Likely that was without
Okay.
a shaped water being involved, most likely. But with a couple shaped waters, yeah, potentially you wouldn't have to swim. It would just
I
take
mean,
a
I
little
do
while.
have control water.
You'd have to do something like that. Then you
You
could
know, just
probably do it.
give me a staff and I'll be like freaking Moses and I'll part the frozen
I
world
have
for you
shape
guys.
water as a
But
cantrip.
if we get attacked by that octopus creature,
I have shape water as a cantrip.
I mean, you're forgetting about the creature too.
Do you guys want to send in Ethan, Hylik,
Yeah.
and
Might
Togar
as well.
to the camp?
No.
Now that they're
No.
no?
Right.
We kill them, we go in from
Nope.
the front door. I'm with King Cadlin.
Even
We
at
go
the
through the
Whoever
front.
whoever is this architect is using them to guard for whoever's coming in.
That's what I was about to say. We can try and figure out like who the architect is
Well,
or
we don't.
something about them.
Well,
But they will be on guard against anyone approaching.
So yeah, I say we
But
fireball them, get in there. If there's more of them in there, we take them out too. I mean, got enough information to figure out that these guys are sworn enemies based off the flag. We know the Draco Lich now is definitely working for him, and we have its name, which gives us an advantage. The Draco Lich cannot get us once we're inside there.
But okay, since we're actually doing the runaround, we've already been here for 3 hours watching these guys. There's a chance that this Cerberus guy can get in, talk to these guys, and actually like get us through without any fucking fighting or alarms
Are you
shot off.
insane? Did you see the flag? These are the people we have been fighting this whole time. Like the Drow, the Ukatoa, Loth, Tiamat, the people that are trying to kill us.
Dinar says, I would prefer to burn any drow worshipping Loth members that are there, of course.
It's okay. So Drom casts Holy Aura on everybody. Let's go.
Kick their ass. What we do are poor decisions.
You probably don't want to do that unless you really want to roll a high wild magic surge right
Remember, we can't
Oh,
cast
that's right.
anything third magic.
Yeah.
Third level is like
Even
tops.
divine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Divine.
Especially divine.
Mhm. This is all anti-god.
Yeah.
Divine's like the worst.
All of a sudden, Leo grew 8 legs and became a pretty camouflage princess.
Like holy aura just turns into a giant poisonous fart cloud.
Yeah, everybody
just-
turns into.
I'm just laying on the ground with
piggies.
8 legs. Why, Drum? Why?
But we were friends.
Kill me.
It's Ripley in the bed in Alien 4.
Oh,
like,
no.
I thought you casted Holy Aura, not Holy Polymorph.
Not holy shit.
Not holy shit.
Holy shit, damn it.
Let's just do something, please.
Yes.
All right, so we are nuking it from orbit and then going in the front.
Yes.
Yeah, I
understand
will
correctly.
creep up close enough to where Leo is,
Yep.
and I will scout out to see where the leader is.
Yeah, we're
Hyluk's
going
gonna
for the
follow
leader.
Reed as well.
We're going
Okay.
for the leader.
All right. So we don't even really need to do initiatives or anything like that. We can just say that you guys are able to position above the camps pretty easily, and between say Atheon and Balin, and if people are willing to do said things, it will just take a fireball from 3 people, and you can take out the encampment, no problemo.
I'm
All right.
Do you want a fireball or a wall of fire?
That's even better. Yep. All right. So Atheon
Wait,
will
what
burn
level
one.
is Wall of Fire?
4.
Yeah.
4, I believe, which
Uh-oh.
Keep
does,
it to the
like
lower
a
level
trigger.
just in
I was gonna
case.
say
You
will
can't-
trigger.
Yeah, I just looked at that, so I'm gonna have to do the fireball.
Okay. All right.
Pitbull is suddenly
right,
gonna be
that's right,
playing in the
Cynthia.
air.
In that-
I feel like we're
In a
calling
very-
artillery.
Yeah.
Position
Me-
1
me-
to fire starter. We are in position. Fire for effect over.
I don't
Leo
know
lays
why.
the target. Now Hyluk lays the
That's
target.
a good hit.
Yeah.
That's a good hit.
In
Good
3
hit,
quick
River.
successions of fireballs,
River,
you
that was a
guys
solid
are-
hit.
what was once an encampment is no longer an encampment.
I'm just looking at
And
Reed.
there is now a small ice crater that has been created kind of
I'm
in
just-
a little bit of a puddle from fire and water.
I'm
Oops.
just looking at Reed like, your sister's terrifying. I swear to Christ. Oh my God.
You should see her when she's mad.
That's what I mean.
You guys made
Alright.
me wait too long. Can we get the show on the road, please?
All right, so
Alright.
I'm heading towards the camp,
Okay, heading towards the
and
camp.
I want to very quickly,
You mean the crater?
yeah,
Crater,
the,
yes.
the,
The
the
crater.
smoldering
Sorry.
hole of doom.
The previous
Sorry.
camp.
I suppose they know we're here now.
Yeah, yeah.
My
so,
bad.
In the
uh,
afterlife, they know that you were there.
Hey, what
the
happened
hell
to
was
you?
that?
Oh,
That's what it
no.
would have looked like.
Maybe we only needed one fireball.
So, real quick, I'm gonna toss the entire camp as fast as I can. 26 on my investigation roll, trying to see
You
if
are-
they've pulled anything out.
You are at a disadvantage because everything is completely annihilated and destroyed. And you still got
26.
it. You still got. I think that's good. You're.
I have
10.
reliable talent.
Yeah.
Like the lowest I can roll is a 26.
So you are able to pick up some stuff, and I can send some of that to you later. But I'll describe some of it. You do pick up some orders that lead you to the conclusion that the reason that they are out here is because 5 days ago they sent in a breach team into Saul's vault, and they have not returned.
Idiots.
And amongst the breach team were their 3 leaders: a powerful Shadow Blade, Zalandra, a powerful follower of Ukatoa, who's just called, who he refers to in his report as the Drowned One, and then Kalathar, a follower of Tiamat, a paladin of Tiamat.
All right.
And they had a contingent of 20 people with them, of troops. They had around
Not
6.
anymore.
They're all zombies now.
Actually, no, they're burnt
Actually,
crispy.
They're
Ash.
incinerated.
No,
They're
no, the
ash.
No, no, no.
people
They
that
went
went in.
into
No, no,
the
no.
vault.
No.
Oh, the three guys.
So we got 23 people that went into the vault 5 days ago. So
And
DPK is
there's
going
been no
AFK.
word from them since.
okay.
And
They're
you
all turned.
on the what is the because of your 26 and your natural talent, whatever, you are able to find on the remnants of the leader, in a scroll tube that is kind of protected some of it, and as you pull it out, because of the triple fireball, it basically kind of crumbles in your hand, but you're able to see a note in Draconic, so I hope you read Draconic or can remember it, but you see something on there that says find someone with a signed someone else. So can you read Draconic before I read said letter? I don't think you can.
No, I
you?
can't.
So give me an
Also-
intelligence check as it crumbles in your hand to remember what it looks like so you can describe it to
I
someone.
cast mending on it.
Real quick, while he's doing that, Drom wants to do something too. Just want to
Okay.
put that out there.
That's a
Will
20 on the
mending-
intelligence check.
Will mending work on it?
But he kind of like went over and ransacked by himself. I don't know if
Oh.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
doing Overwatch.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Well-
think he's kind of over there by himself. Or like maybe he can bring the most of it to you. I don't know how mending works from there. Maybe we could figure it out. I don't know.
Well, Drom's
ahead,
going
go
to
ahead,
be
Drom.
when he's walking up. Drom's gonna drop down and start walking into the center of camp. Drop down to one knee, put a hand down in the center of the crater. I'll use his innate ability to like take one of the nearby shadows and cast it over where all these bodies are. And we're gonna stick around for 10 minutes while I make sure these don't come back to haunt us. And he's casting gentle repose on all of them.
That'll do.
Isn't that going to be
But
10
didn't they
minutes
already
per-
burn all up in the
No,
fireball?
it's 10-minute cast.
uh,
I know, but isn't it 10 minutes
they
per
burnt up?
corpse?
It
like
doesn't
you-
say per corpse.
Okay.
well,
Do
let's
they still
just
have their funeral pyres going?
yeah,
Just
let's
say they're dust.
yeah,
No.
but let's say what he's doing is he's doing that to kind of, and he's doing like a rites to the Raven Queen to kind of like lay their souls to rest
Gentle
type thing.
repose means they can't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just go with that. Yeah, that
All
works.
right. So
like
I
it.
rolled a 20 on the intelligence check.
All right, so we'll say that you're able to describe it to the people that have Draconic. And
Oh, I also
wait,
have a
it's just an
bardic
action.
inspiration I'm going to use on that just in case.
okay.
Ha. Okay, so it's a 32 now.
So it just
Oh.
says find BN, and then the signature says AC.
Okay.
Sorry, they changed gentle repos. It's no longer a minute plus 10. It's just an action.
But I think you can ritual cast it.
Whatever.
It's done.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't say that anymore.
And
Oh.
you are able to put together that this is the Umbral Covenant. That Dinara had some intelligence on, as did Atheon, and that some of you guys had heard like once or twice mentioned. That's what their orders are. And you do see a sign that, like a note from the like orders from something that's just signed the architect that says stay there until the breach team comes out.
All right. Get in.
Okay, is that note relayed?
Oh yeah.
Does Balin think that BN is him?
Logically, there's not many
Yeah.
other things it could be.
Okay. Yeah,
Could be.
okay.
What?
Could be
BN is
benign
Balin
noogie. We
Knight
don't
Leader.
know that.
Yeah, so okay. Balin
Hey,
will
kill
just
Balin.
You can give me an intelligence check with disadvantage to see what AC, if you can. You know,
Yeah, if I was
and-
gonna that was gonna be my next question, if I can figure out who AC is. Okay.
like actually not just an intelligence check, it would be like history. That'd be better. But
With disadvantage?
Yeah, just because it's only 2 letters, so you don't get.
Okay,
that
it's the
much
same. I have no bonus, so
you know.
and then next one. Okay, yeah, that last one is bad.
They're letters.
I'll give it a shot. Let me use my
What?
inspiration on that and see if I can make it any worthwhile higher.
Bro, isn't Ethan's last name Crux?
Yes.
It is.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah,
Huh.
7.
So yeah, like that's one of them that comes up. You know, that
Mhm.
fits. Let me ask out of character if Finn has any idea before I give any hints, because there's probably a few other ACs that Balin would put together. I just don't want to.
Offhand, no. Ethan was the one that came to mind for me.
Okay, so that one's just the one that pops to your mind then, because that's what's up front. The other one
Mhm.
does not come to your
Did
mind.
Ashira have a last name?
No, as far as I'm aware, she never had a last name.
She
was
like
just
Madonna. She just had one
yeah.
name.
If you bring her back into the campaign, I'm out.
Like there's lots of A's you can think of, but you don't know like last names of people. Like there's the powerful mage on the Tal'Dorei Council, Laura. Vicend is her last name. So like maybe you just like I don't know. Like you're trying to, but yeah, it's odd. Let's at least put it that way. And it's in a different.
Well, there's one other that would come to mind, but I don't know if AC is the way that it would end up. And that would be the one that he's been chasing for a while, which would be Archon the Cruel, but I doubt that's the one, but that would be the other one.
That's the one that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Yeah. That most likely
Fart.
that he's trying to be as ultra secretive as possible and just
Yeah.
putting AC.
Yeah, those would be the 2.
Those are the 2 that come to your head. Then you may have a character point for that, Mr.
Also,
Finn, yes.
as we start wrapping this up, you got 6 rerolls to give out there, Corinth.
Woohoo! All right,
Because I forgot Pilsy made me drink all that nasty Fernet, so everybody get a reroll according to who Corinth gives it to.
All right, so we'll just keep going down the list. It was Reed that I left off with, so then
Yep.
it would be Ellie, Leo, River, Togar. Like yeah, so like that's everybody else. Yeah,
okay. Well,
everyone
there you
gets
go.
one. Yeah.
Yay!
Woohoo! Yeah, all right. So yeah, you guys get some good information there, even though you didn't talk to the people and you nuked them. You've got a very good rogue who's able to search and find some information. So yeah, this is a good place to stop for sure.
Yay!
I have one more quick question about that thing that Reed found though that crumbled away.
Go right ahead.
Did he get to read all of it, or was there still some stuff missing?
He got to read all of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll say, you know, it took him a few times between Togar and Leo and a few other people who speak Draconic to actually like get the letters across. Like it took you guys a little bit to kind of figure it out, but you know, and you're able to do that through a poo. So I'm assuming you don't say any of that stuff out loud.
Reed's trying to do like the Aorian YMCA. No, it looked like this and like that
Young
Exactly,
and
man,
like
yeah.
this.
you don't
And,
have to get down. I said, young man. All right.
So
But-
the sign I will leave it off with. The sign says enter and contribute. Now that you guys, as you are getting closer to be able
Oh.
to see it, those that you are able to
Togar, you
read,
going
that's what-
first?
That's
Oh
what it
God, there's a
says.
door fee.
And as you are approaching, like the 50 yards and approaching the front door, there are what you can see are former Umbral Covenant members who are frozen completely solid in like the areas on the way up to the place. And yeah, so it's a very scary entrance to Saul's Vault, a much more active Saul's Vault than what you remember before.
That was
And you
early
can
days.
even see inside the entrance, you see more Umbral Covenant people hanging from chains and things like that. So
boy.
that is where we will leave it off.
All right. Let's get some final thoughts from everybody and then get on out of here. Thank you, Pillsy.
I have to head off now, so I
Yeah.
won't be able to give final now.
All
But
right.
thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Bye all.
That was your
Bye.
final
Bye,
off.
Finn.
Take care, Finn.
Yeah, you literally just did your
You just
final
did it.
thing right there.
He's a slow creature, but we love him nonetheless. So, hey, Sub Guy says he only needs 6 more watches and he hits 100. Hey, there you go, buddy. We like that. Thank you for the watch and everybody who watched and support. Get some final thoughts from everybody, and then we'll get on out of y'all and give you guys back the rest of your weekend. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much, Pillsy. You're a bastard. Definite. But I did use the Pretty Princess. All right. Drum, Grimathy, start us off.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Okay.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, good. Sleep. Bad Rongo.
Oh my god, I have so many notes to compile and put together into like a readable format now. But yeah,
Well, that's what bards do. Johnny Moo.
Nice killing a lot of stuff. Always enjoyable. Hope everyone had fun watching.
DPK.
This was fun. Got to blow some shit up.
Right. King Hadlin. Corinth.
I'm glad Togar didn't try to sleep with one of the frost worms.
That's true. That's
I was planning something, but man,
Oh.
Jesus.
we know. Ouchie.
Called out.
It's cold here. I want to go home.
Okay. And last but not least, the fire starter, Lady Curio.
Should I have just used my fireball only for this?
Well, I mean, sometimes we
Jeez.
might need multiples. You never know. It is an icy winter wonderland.
Kind
where
of.
we're- You know.
Kind of melted everything.
Well, that's what you do.
These things happen.
These things happen. Thanks for me.
Yeah.
By them.
Come
I
here,
mean-
Ellie. I'll keep you warm.
Mhm.
Thank you, River.
All right, and with that, we wish you all a wonderful and magical rest of your weekend. Enjoy your time. Thank you for joining us on D&D. We will be back next weekend. Yes, we're good. Next weekend, yes.
Should be, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So we'll get some more D&D in, and then yeah, we'll keep the campaign going. Let's see where this leads us. So everybody have a great rest of your night. Love you guys. Be safe. You need me for anything, you know what? You can hit me up in Discord at any time. Always appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, and salute.
Enjoy your Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Happy
Right.
Valentine's Day. That's right.
Happy